Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you what you can say. Kwabena keja guma mni yanko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you what you can say. Kwabena keja guma mni yanko. Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furu kube puntim punasi sokode. No wakanchira katabin say you what you can say. Kwabena keja guma mni yanko.
Car omodeno omo fanche omo make us say finance minister of China ya di omo ka 1.7 billion dollars okosre se yemfa kanenche Paris Club or stress yemfa nche ya pensioners a omo de omusika omo ye djuma wie ya omo kwaje omo home omusika omo de ma omo se omo fan kotena efie ndidi kakra and omo de talk government bonds. And then I say, "Yentimi ntua mo bonds no." Enti ye beje mo bonds no near mo 12 new bonds. Maturity no ye pia akọ 2030 something. Na nyame bisa me won say, "We nyame no hu say sa retiree na we di 65, 68. 2035 no. By 2035 not yase." And so sa no mo ye no. Sika yen so na ye pensioners dey to omunro. So if a government can behave like this to a segment of its most vulnerable population, that government does not deserve to remain in power. Ye bibia assignechi. The Sikasema say health sector say health sector they are done blade cutting, sword cutting, scissors cutting, knife cutting, and then omo na wiase nyina patch up say a car omo de no omo fanche omo make us say finance minister of China ya di omo ka 1.7 billion dollars okosre say yemfa kanenche Paris Club or Sresi and Fanche.
Ladies and gentlemen, hopelessness, recklessness, corruption, and leadership paralysis define the current state of our nation. In Ghana today, Childhood vaccines are in short supply, leading to a measles outbreak. False claims by the president of a global shortage have been exposed as Nigeria had excess vaccines to come to the rescue of Ghana's babies. We are going through a draconian debt restructuring program for the first time in our entire history, thanks to the monumental mismanagement of the Akufo-Addo-Bawumia MPP government. Pensioner bondholders have had to engage in a historic public manifestation as they picketed at the Ministry of Finance. Cruel financial haircuts, never before imagined, have become a normalized feature of this reckless regime. All credit rating agencies have declared Ghana junk and bankrupt. Ghana has, for the first time in more than half a century, defaulted in its debt obligations. Youth unemployment is at an all-time high, according to the 2020 Population and Housing Census. Many businesses, banks, and industries have collapsed, and some have relocated to other countries in the sub-region. There have been massive job losses as a result. The Bank of Ghana has gone rogue and become a lawless money printing syndicate. Corruption has reached epidemic levels as epitomized by the special COVID-19 audit, which was an IMF bailout precondition. The president refuses to cut down the size of his blood.
First, let me say that there was a bit of mix-up. The Excise Duty Amendment Bill 2022. We did a second reading some time ago for the Excise Duty Amendment Bill 2022. So you are right. It's now time for consideration. Mr. Speaker, I have proposed an amendment. Clause 1, amendment proposed, delete. Mr. Speaker, I am proposing that we delete the Excise Duty Amendment Bill for a simple reason that, Mr. Speaker, currently the country is going through very difficult times. Inflation is at hyper levels, in excess of 50%, hyperinflation. Mr. Speaker, the government, as part of the 2023 budget, decided to remove discount on benchmark values. As a result, prices of goods and services at the port is already going up. Again, Mr. Speaker, it is obvious that...
Honorable members, there is too much noise. I can't even hear what the minority leader is saying. Yes, you may continue.
Mr. Speaker, it is obvious that as a result of the depreciation of our currency...
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I just want us to know that it's not just about government raising revenue, but it's also for health reasons. That is why government is including certain items in the schedule. There's an existing schedule. What government is seeking to do is to make sure we put some percentage on sugary items, like the fruit juice that contains sugar. That is what government seeks to do here. So government is also looking at protecting the health of its citizens. And again, we've seen an influx of tobacco in this country. Government has also included tobacco in this schedule to reduce the consumption of tobacco, especially by the youth. So, Mr. Speaker, it is not just about raising taxes. Again, government is seeking to harmonize the way these items are listed on the schedule compared to what is done internationally. And lastly, Mr. Speaker, in this, government seeks to correct the fact that there is more on beers than spirits. So government is correcting that imbalance to make sure that the spirit that contains more alcohol the excise duty on that one is relatively higher than beer. So that is what government seeks to do with this. It is not just about raising revenue, but it's also about correcting our lifestyles to make sure we have a healthy lifestyle. And Mr. Speaker, the minority leader also mentioned that we are going to make a savings of about 40 billion with the debt exchange. But he should also bear in mind that there is a deficit that we have to address. And so once we make some savings, it will reduce our deficits. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I just want us to know that it's not just about government raising revenue, but it's also for health reasons. That is why government is including certain items in the schedule. There's an existing schedule. What government is seeking to do is to make sure we put some percentage on sugary items, like the fruit juice that contains sugar. That is what government seeks to do here. So government is also looking at protecting the health of its citizens. And again, we've seen an influx of tobacco in this country. Government has also included tobacco in this schedule to reduce the consumption of tobacco, especially by the youth. So, Mr. Speaker, it is.
And 6 April. Yeah. 6 April. Kwau. I'm so for me, Mama Hana, Namina, so official PBM Easter season. A do so. We didn't a number a Jaco citizenship and elsewhere. Said Yamuno Metremo at the Amana now Kwabena Bobie Ansah, Commander Boham. Obosman Press, Chioma, and I'm not making a jamu. If you say me yakopim success PM no sia be boma cry news team in the news be no abusu for nsem ewo asida ene awie ekodi ama production team NST Kwame Kwache NST okwia Eugene Ba Facebook no na duma da women tie be streaming live videos ahodo ene awie ye be yidi ama wono nya asenketu akra maybe I would team in Kebian with the Sasa Pomiti say Easter New Year didn't say. Resukura ye jahi Mr. Nedi Akwaba betuye. Afia ba betuye omo kwa elko. But on say Easter punk, first punk, Easter pedra. Enke be bia ye deja kwa. But me sha dance sebia ja me dey say dey me dwene me ho a me tumi ka efiri me fie na ma ba be pake ewa ha me powo me tumi ka se kwa me kwa cha for man ko janshi so me man ko tweme no man ko di fried rice akwa da na ma sa ko fie ntino me nte hwe kra say Easter bi e ba because said the enka first power ke kan ni gie ni pedi Easter no eni ho na kakre kura wo de kwa di Easter hey udi kwa twa primai ewo kwa bi pono so udi kakra aka no udi kwa twa primai kwa hwe ma wo mo pant da wo ma yase emema mo boxers dead wo ma yase ema wo ma hwenie egugu wo mu pieto so udi kwa bu ani akwa ma ewo esuru hwarum akwa aba obekwa wo mrani economic crisis na wutim no da honom na etwe wo etine obi wo 500 Ghana cedis obi wo 1000 Ghana cedis 2000 Ghana cedis ya sabra no sa tete ani gie fon kwa de nya fon eye owo kire wa ne mebi wonu atwa so ani gie na ni pawo bra Monday to Friday na Saturday wo shedem na Sunday wa kwasoro aba enti bi sa season bi se anka du ho jim sunsun pen kanama menya bi anka mekọ pa o bra ya titi mu ye gina mu na sunsun pen so na mo ye mre me kokọ aba ananye kwa ukura yesi voter region so edu Easter voter so wo musu di Easter pa mi kwa ho anase mi kwa yi soga kope mi kwa wonu mu aba na mi ba free Monday yi Tuesday kwes kaba na beto fi wagu mi ka ma ba adwuma afre na betu ni sikasre Enti say Easter no edru a na edru eto wa na ato. Said the cafes na gine mu ani gie mu no enimu saa. Aja Pentecost Easter convention enu bi na meko ai joint service ya no mani nje ho joint service ya no mani nje ho but Easter convention we ni gine Pentecost. Domi area ye gina mu Church of Pentecost ye Easter convention first na ni etutu kwa ni ye kwa ka ya he ye da se ye banche ye moli ye bibia ne ya se ezi ye fo nhia mukro abena correct me japo ezi ye fo nhia mukro e fe kwa ezi ye fo ko nhia mu a ka no da se banche ya se moli a wo ma se konto mile ni wo mu ja firewood nyina da no na bi da soro. But in any area, unlike previously, na near to akwan, ebi Ashanti researcher is near common pole, near Kwabena, near Kwaha, near Quincy, any area within your district in Ankasano, near ye, and any penisika. Easter convention, Church of Pentecost, ye Jinamu Easter convention, Chairman Bakope. Eriko Poku Eric Nyameche mi say Eriko Eric Nyameche ye chairman ba ko pe the whole world though Church of Pentecost the whole world chairman ye ba ko po Eric Nyameche ya we fra Santia so kore ye Easter convention we need say other churches no so musumu ye Easter convention we need muna mompa yate ena ye nuanum kramofo su ejinam awia chief imam Sheikh Nuhu Osman Shaributu awia mi ma assalamu alaikum na wa Shaributu na wa no ma me awia hajia mechiamo wate hajia osemi befie alaji tapsoba alaji mesukra de marion kufanya fekura o alaji tapsoba pa Ramadan himunanka nama mashishapo nanka fruit banana num nanka guso nanka media akoma alaji tapsoba so wanjini wadi break ye nama media mini marion kufa kura o basa po wase ma unche mo bi mesra oda ade wuni adamfo won kran ha na ba ye say ye nya adamfo ba ko besra ye producer say me fere ma money di we ready so bi Easter ye diabom Nana Kwabena Bobie Ansah Easter no gina mu gidigidi nana poku list o mi na no si neku gohowe wuji wani che wa ma e bechi watu na Kwabena ye kokoru anase ye kwa santi mampo ko di Easter odi Easter no ye kra no muji bodi de bia ye mu Easter ni mu buronya empani for ya ofa no Bobie ofa jo ni ayi ofa listo wuji wani che wa ma e bechi watu omudi anyumre bia ye buronya ni Easter o Uncle Joe ni Uncle Listo yes na driver for ya odi passenger for nam aircon no ba say yes remu munya ahoyie yes remu CMG say Easter na ye chefi wo no so ho ada Frank Etuane mi ti bia che film say COVID start ye no mi ti bia che anafi wa boa ye din ho yes afi wa boa ye di because enkedu Easter say ya nke that event program ye che batteries num ye sanso che fi wa num enye CMG a driver for ya mo kwa mo ba yes remo America tente any unnecessary speed ni overtaking no wo kwa so ye contem na enipa bi wa akire na kwa nipa no na gu akire yes remo ye pamacho baby a wo di passengers na mo a wo kɔ bia no hwe wani mutin entieti aso basa bia so entieti aso rough bia kakran no kwa kodu wo chefe wom sa Easter season wo mu nyankopɔ be ma won sa aka passenger fo no na say mo ankasa so a motiteti mo private mo amudi tutu akwan mo kwa mo ba no yesrem Easter mu ye mpese National Road Safety Commission for so authority for ba de gina bonte ba be ka ene ya record accident bia yesremo mu de adu Easter ni mo ni anan fo no a mo de twika no mo no mo nsa na mo de nam akwan so no yes remu ya hu kire bremu ye mpese ye besan so ate ene omu ko Easter na car akwa mintim ene omu ko Easter eba na car akwa nya accident mumye mi Easter no ewo asundwe ekwa so ye starting na ye de am citizen show ye demu ya yesumu ewo Accra 100.5 FM so ye Facebook page no me kwa so na fast no me nya mbra sheda anchechi awo mo me nchechi awo kakra na ye mekeja ne yemfa engum afa Bobie nkrofo na yenka eja emfa engum enyam dollar wa Johnny ye o se Berlin na afen so Alexander Kwesi o se commander na mimi ye commando wa impacho na meti ejemu afen so Kwadwo Asempa Furniture Works so ono so se wo demo ewo Edum Kumase edi o hweye Kwadwo Q o si ono so hweye ene awie wa Johnny ye ewo team no na se Facebook page ha say min komanim atu eze or see Akufuado and his cronies, including Akwesi Enini Yabua leadership, should be interested in the well-being of the masses, not their unnecessary defense of the rot in the system. Eti yaku eni mu no makano yebebuli nyina so na yede amamo abusu ene mi kasa eniama hodo mienu first time yakopem se no nsia bebo ne kame ho eno akodo for your press conference bi ene NDC ma yoko no buno afofo so aye press conference ya wo mo call se ni manimu ya no commissioner sir president Akufuado appoint wo ma waso wo mu inu wo mu ntwi wo mu ho anymany ya but me starting with the economy. World Bank for Akasa, World Bank for Empany for Akasa, the Kaka Chile say Monday no, and a foreign affairs minister de ma France. When they can address press after someone president Akufuado Shiemu, and will Jubilee House na what say, a better Sunday your creditors no. External creditors no, only Oma dream say a debt exchange program no, one bear agree Roma sign it. Ya kachira wo mu say seseri yakọ man yakọ default ntimi ntwe ye ho aka enti wo mu jepene na wo mu boaye no omu nya wo madwene say wo mu be sign your proposal your policy na say your program ya di ama wo mu obeka ya 2022 ASEPA executive secretary Mesa Thompson or can some way before you be ko Xmas break se Ghana for won say ensema man pani Akufuado eni kenofori atanu Dr. Bomiam na ma wo mu ka say IMF no deal me yen ni wo mo boa because time kura na wo mo kasa ansem no na wo mo ntimi submit any proper program policies bia no and from my International Monetary Fund time na president Akufuado na kanofori ata ka kire Ghana for say by 2023 March say yenya sa credit facility and from free IMF one mo no a o man economy no akrash bibia ni mu no eti of a K se mimi time ka se Ghana say ya eye kanofori ata ne kan yo kan 2022 say yenya relief credit facility 3 billion enu first tranche 1 billion ama Ghana economy no be crash no ya pa match winti of a K ti ase say fi yo kanofori ata won mo ne baaye Ghana a crash economy na crash it is so 2020 no na president Akufuado ni ministers wo mo ka o ya wie bibia no na chese wo mo ntimi kwa submitting proper policies ni program enfa ma IMF na wan na wo ye no empanimfo no Ghana empanimfo no aya atrofo eti dia kwaso mo allow youth no mo insult wo mo yes mo allow because we dia kwaso no e chese nsanso no eye maburu na ebre workforce we say the youth ni so eye maburu na e dey suffer so but ya now no am saying 3 days let me tell Dr. Tony Edu member of a leading member of NDC ni interview be granting here e one radio station na wo ka bibi say o mine just ye ni future bia because Ghana for na nkasa ye vulnerable electorate na ye to aba no ye vulnerable na ya maye ho kwan ama politicians bit stand na do danko Akufuado MPP for I take you for granted and yeah president Akufuado Dr. Tony Edu was after sa wo flip flop policies yeah wo edu ban now was flip flop policy measures on the ban na dan not just a flip policies on the ban a flip a flop now so and president Akufuado ni MPP for they are bent to say so election 2024 ya womu dia because someone say Ghana for me boss sample sama ya no otaka wase ajimufu no a omo ma ne wo wo mu nyina na wu yo omo hu se bi wom because yet Ghana has a some crisis wom economic management team headed by the vice president Dr. Laji Mahamudu Bawumia e Ghana has say e Dr. Bawumia say obe fix the economy development be kwaso Ghana has say yo but the here no the next elections ya MPP betim ya really and no one agenda and now my economy na crash no omu ni sika omu invest e infrastructure e development e the well-being of ordinary Ghanaian say sika ni bi no but MPP are buying President Akufo-Addo Dr. Bawumia womu sika omu be invest e dey really election 2024 and no one focus and no one concentration and yes my Ghana economy na ya kasa aseye no ebeye ye enu nya wo agenda sese ena nanu andra anodon pre enu a wo kase ye pa yenye debate ema former president John Dramani Mahama and Dr. Bawumia ni ye hu de wo better ideas for the economy obiti sa anodon pre na kasa asem we say yo wo be a ono Dr. Bawumia no economic wizard wo better ideas e wo economy hu no ene Ghana fo hia ne sa ne better ideas no ni wa implement ne dia yadwuma no ene hia Dr. Bawumia because ejimifo bia omo ma ne wo omo mu nyina enu ebi da so wo system nim omo hu se Ghana fo ye vulnerable dia ye pese ye ye propaganda dia Ghana fo pese wo tim 2020 elections NDC force wo ma kwabonte mo manifesto the people's manifesto eto mu tisi ye mu bisa Ghana for nurse for teacher for traders ede na mu hia wo mu ko chief imam for pamfo ben for wo mu si de yensu ehia ne se ye nuanom se bi accident si na se obi efemu ehura kwaye fa so handle wo mu ewo Ghana ha ye mochis no wo mu penti wo ba wo mu so hia mu mochi and then ye adwadifo mpo nini papa bia pharmacist a just health director no wo mu obi na no wo ka kire Ghana fo se John Mahama be ka se mi enti a usimesi moche amenkramufo na ye nyankofo tidwam se wo pe free water ni awan se wo pe free electricity ni awan se wo pe moche ni 2 because politicians will say ye pe ensem tie ensem etie then after 6 months elections no na ensuo no wutua hoka na enkanian wutua hoka yama ye ho kwan ma politicians atake ye for granted et Dr. Bawumia enenu asedie ni asodie da no say economy na crash or be fix no enu no oni ho adwen sensi ase no kwanka na adwen ho Dr. Bawumia enam emonten so enenu waso antuma wochira ni ade abotira boniti ya boboduku ni ade aboniti na sami ya Bawumia di nachi wo ye second lady o muso be ye first lady eye ne de sami ya Bawumia election 2016 won di former president John Dramani Mahama tom so ye incompetent no and now also per first lady edi e wo bra ni ku ye super incompetent because politicians say who say ya dwuni mu ha election 2016 a dear critical analysis no my Ghana ye for president Akufo-Addo na mu dwa critical analysis bay because president Akufo-Addo tell you say Ghana for ye vulnerable to be take advantage ye person watie critical analysis bay any ye tell say ye say na Akufo-Addo say wo ba no baba be ye free senior high school policy e dia mo my Ghana wo ba one district one factory wo ba no baba be ye one village one dam oba no baba be ye every year their constituency be $1 million ye bisa ye wutina ase analyze so policies na president Akufo-Addo 2016 wo dey atudwa na ma ye hu say ye feasible e ya do obetimi achieve enu na wo ya obi abeka say ye kasa literacy ye high wo Ghana literacy ye high no wo be lecture nim for technocrat experts Fuana wo mukwa na jemu justify no mu defend me kai pasa me ne political scientist bi okay university kamebo ni di wa ha Minini ye interview me bisan say ade ya President Akufo-Addo eke wasi an omani here visionary leader obi owo ideas and am say na me na ma me tia say me fa pipa ne pen na me twira say me ti woni wo say me nya da wo trasako was say me sorry me for first class na me US na me de ko na me de ba was say me be factory sa ideas me wan any be ye pe wo bro betimi implement those ideas me ti anodon pre ideas economy me ti won mo no senior high school am kwakwa economics kakra bi o so but ye ni nadam ye follow ni ementi no ye dwuma bie woni ema bi ho critical analysis ben ye after 7 years of President Akufo-Addo aban emwonu constituency ben nya $1 million da ebi ni hono mo ebi si ye ebi ensi after 7 years year 2018 you implementing free senior high school no dia kwakosi ni nadam say and secondary education asai and first year student omo ko vacation Ghana Education Service omo ntine fie say June won beba June kwa no ma date secondary education and asai under President Nana Akufo-Addo asai and kwano kwa treasures no mutwa na Dr. Dutwum no wono kwa ne wunye mehisi wo bia minister bia wo Ghana ha no wo dwele mu eya apo na nkoda na twere ye apo various tertiary institutions lectures omo complain pa se enne enkoda wo mu twere wase ba tertiary institutions mu no areho ahomete apo no wo mu twere ye yet nasi as a country as a nation ye what expertise ye wani mdifuo ye mo suade musi munnim nyansa ye analyze President Akufo-Addo the policies ye woso oba odi be ye adwuma one village one dam ye nya sector minister maybe say wokum sika kire Ghana for say one village one dam bia wo mutu ye no e cost Ghana 250,000 Ghana cedis and ne ba kokure ni hono me ye adwuma but ye invest sikan kasa e de real one village one dam mu we been young crofom we defend it many economists be kasaye last year so sometimes we know be your interview be catch us we so too emotional because obia we need some nipa be den ka we sua de akona nim ko senka sabi na ni tie na dwunu be no so we need your interview na nsem wo kwa no wo ka na ko buku afu say because we young people ni enti wo dia ni say defend it. Critical analysis ben ye jaw my Ghana eduma President Akufo-Addo obi oba be ye experiment or the Ghana population over 30 million eba be ye experiment. Critical analysis ben eno man no yetimi ye say dia papa ne eka no eya dia wo ba wo betimi aye ene ye jaw man ye dia man no wase Ghana eno man akona apem o man crash ye NDC kwa IMF no eye ho yakoyaba omu ko hia wo senchi omu involve stakeholders omu invite people for so manko omu just say omu engage stake omu your broader consultation enu ne hia ma wo man Ghana sabre we say e dey na stop President Akufo-Addo no kakra no amoma sai adem no kakra na musimu ye and you must take Ghana for granted because you know be say economic visa Dr. Bobie wa bon for wa bon hey me na me dwuma we ya me yi ene ne de be rate bi na na mama bon o ai say me tutu papa so wo just utimi ka de opa bi a kire me enti ne yenka de opa bi a kire Dr. Bobie say wa bon wa ya bon for after 7 years no MPP for any abri Dr. Bobie any abri sa president yedi because we say Ghana for you vulnerable ye pe ensem na etie na do flip flop policies or the buy any na etie kra no almost sick a third term asans wako na o ma sans wako and Ghana ha say no economy no Ghana no say no be bia choku fiscal space be any baby anti se mokaya o say region Germany Mohammed sa Ashanti region to no wo ka se wono no ba the oba be yin na dan say old projects ya ba we say ye eja any the ba we yi eye no ene wo ba be to aso because fiscal space be any baby ya Ebeni baby, all because of gross indiscipline. Yeah, cause was system. Yeah, Bobosia left, right. Yeah, Bobosia to sese be a Jimmy for Abadan fire doing. Oh my Ghana, yeah, Bobosia sa. Yeah, Bobosia to say will be an doing ye because you will cocoa. You be introduced to levy. You will taxes a would go on. You be collateralizing way. You be kwa loan. It's not a Bosan yabo. A junior answer being in minor bo. And the church is also a moment to them for their sofa. Me no na sofa, and I could find a baby. Dr. Bamia will baby. Almost was sick as a kind of tie. Yeah, we be invested. And the election 2024. One will be invested and one presidential premise because the car will be true and you know musica and your Dr. Bamia S. Gracia and then I could find S. Gracia. And your chief of staff, Madame Femo Pare, ne S. Gracia, and you know me musica. Busiana, ya ko boy, taxes are what you triano, and when I just a woman save you. Yeah, one would be finance Dr. Baumia. Omu be chia diama delegate, I'm a macho about diama Dr. Baumia. Now, so we Oma sanso they are financing it in the campaign. I'm not Oma, a Kwabena, Oma sanso, pursue re-election 2024. And you know me and a year so fano. Yet you feel free, yes, and you sick and omudi sans him. A dear President Akufo-Addo buy a Mraben what they yet now Ghana. On some Mrabian Yaduma one Philip Bian Yaduma President Akufo-Addo and Munipa Bia Ghana has say. Or may Munipa in our President Akufo-Addo will be our bois. We Munipa Bia Ghana ha. And Mraben what they yaduma. Gross in discipline Ghana has say because you were quite a international market loan because Bank of Ghana or be printing Sikadiama ye. And the Bank of Ghana Tracy Kagum, no Tracy Kagum, now year 2022, yes, Bank of Ghana. And creating a Traska Ama a best of 5 billion. What Tracy times 10. Sikabese 50 billion Ghana cedis and a Bank of Ghana a try ye print ye and what the man and now the Danko Akufo-Addo Dr. Bamiani Finance Minister Kenoforiata and almost also boom Musiano Mudiaguso into Ghana fiscal space be any baby said Don Dramani Mahama nebo se one nebo after 2024 no uni baby a wo kono akwa bob sia and our main one kasakura no revenue we generate no e kakura ntimi ntwia. Now, I want to introduce the debt exchange program. So, debt exchange program, you don't 40 billion. And you bet me I'm managing 40 billion Ghana cedis. And then I will introduce new taxes. Well, no, sir, Deputy Finance Minister, no, Abna was sorry. What can say who Parliament, what power need to quite them in our Parliament. Now, Abna was yes or cancel who would Parliament catch the Ghana for say. And Abani save Ghana for 18 we introduce taxes. Mineral water Ghana ha 2021 mineral water bottle water near 1 Ghana cedis and there 3 Ghana cedis. They increasing it by 20%. 80 by the next 1 to 2 months mineral water yebani ababa 2. We introduce taxes now we say we protect Ghana from ogun krofo sunuma. Krofo pempu minima ena wugo oba ankoyi oba atan ya odina parliament okasa so oba atan no wo kasa bi ajimisem. The last time sir adana me kase onobu kwaku kwati edebe kwa finance minister ne ko hono man no debate wo parliament onu nkuane member of parliament o Kenya asem from majority side mo sheni pa before wo Ghana ha say because mo say you vulnerable. Ye pe propaganda and some etie. Ye pe and some etie. Nanka se country and a yet nase se nipa ya dwumu da ho. Ya dwumu tie. Nyasa kakra wo yetim. And a yet nase and a President Akufo-Addo na memo 6 to 7 years ni ye analyze ya. Yet nase say ye analyze President Akufo-Addo memo and can be Ansah and can you pen to Dr. Bamiachi and can no don't pray or my country Ghana for say. Yes, she said debate Emma Dr. Bamia. Yes, she said debate Emma former President Don Dramani Mahama. Yeah, would you what better ideas our economy? will be a what better former President John Mahama, so an economist. But NDC bar power 2008 to 2016 now also pay $1 a 1 cedi. So $1 1 cedi no about $1 less than 4 Ghana cedis when you economist. When you economy or a vice president or head the economic management team or by your president Yankasa 8 years and woman yeah already only unlucky ideas our economy or no lack ideas or economy what me blow money sustain or mine I'm my God inflation and 53%. Open $1 may less than 4 cities. But Dr. Bawumia or no we are seeing by the economy no or no Samira Bawumia the competent vice president now one and then $1 this okuta best is 13 cities as a 14 cities. So 12 cities almost 13 cities yeah. On no ideas in our no o kan obi aka kire o say adenti na wo tell me so ka kire obi a wo no ye doctor wa ko school ye doctor so wa bon no mo ye no wi ara ka kire na for say ye how no ye principalities ni demons e na ha ye mo na mo ye demons no Dr. Bawumia wo ni president Akufo-Addo wo ni Kenoforiata mo ni ministers mo na mo ye demons any principalities amo ha Ghana for enti mo so ni fi Ghana for so nko me better ya na yoda sem na ma wo kasa with emotions yes because me your ba me bre minim dia system na dru wo du gama wo twa ho na wo twa ho wo wini a wonto wo wuru ba bi a wonfa na me twa me ho na bisa sem me nko me ba sa pomponi na de one ne man 9 7 years ni wani ya to wa pem ye to wo bia pem enye adwuma wura bi bone because some policies taxes yeah you introduce you increase no affected businesses into private companies almost struggle almost suffer the only lay off don't lay off so osuwomu gumu san kakra ya beko public sector mutu onu pay me do say but share from 2020 2021 2022 to 2023 women share fuel hikes share commodities share niema bo ya to niema bo mu be say 200% 250% e bi kwa 300% 2 years ni adumayefo Mudia public sector kwa dey be 2 4 and 5 and 7 2 years as be 2 be 7% as a 10% but private sector 1% kwa yen 2 will be a pay mu yes suffer ye bre all because of some super incompetent na na do kwa Akufo-Addo Dr. Bawumia Ghana bre John Dramani Mahama when economist intino ya odi oni lucky ideas ni intino and no man kwa crisis mu a we organizing forum century forum a friend in the force or be a fan of Chilembra and to time you do your more present one program some policies IMF no partner one them but ya kwa when you try one kwaba ya da so dina ya bisim and then ya mate World Bank for you knew baby as I say you done Paris Club woman na you down so many interview woman na boy because your creditors and person be agree say I so timi for 80 what you if you for the what you woman e jo ma do mo ka wo fere what chiri woman pensioners for woman ti gu monte so ti ku monte so ase an wo be yi woman fi mu a wanye no official and as a formal and na woman su say woman coupons da ba ku bi da akab da mu da na aba de aka nyina hyem woman su na IMF conditionalities no the IMF no hwehwe ne say wo be mia wo temamfuo wo be collapse businesses and kokorafo ne me for senior citizens wo ma sum Ghana wo be ku wo ma animu so mama me Dr. Bawumia video no and na wadane ne wo sofo e na wo preachi enipa na 2016 na wo cancel egu obi hu fi no obi ya president me say mo allow Ghana youth wo mu deep president Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia tem because
we know that together we could create a future we will all be proud of as a nation. I believe that God has a destiny for Ghana. We know that together we could create a future we will all be proud of as a nation. I believe that God has a destiny for Ghana. I believe that God will get Ghana to the promised land. Can I hear you say, with God it is possible? With God it is possible. With God it is possible. It is indeed possible. We know that together we could create a
God, it is possible. With God, it is possible. And now I done preacher. And now I want a son in line, a son a crown, and mountain in sano, and they will preach it. With God, it is possible. Say God now, you baby promised land. Mother do my ascend in the union. Young 2016, and some of Dr. Bomia Kaye, and one brother Ghana inflation. And you're 15%.
Dear friends and brothers and sisters, people say that John Mahama is a nice man. My dear friends and brothers and sisters, people say that John Mahama is a nice man. Oh yes, he may be a nice man. But he's a nice man who you give the economy. Very soon, you cannot get teacher training allowance. You cannot get nursing training allowance. You cannot pay your children's school fees. You cannot get a job to do. Agriculture will be declining. Electricity prices will be going up. Is this the sort of nice man we want? He may be a nice man, but he's an incompetent nice man. When it comes to the economy, we have to say the truth may be bitter, but he is an incompetent nice man. The presidency is not for nice men or women. The presidency is for doers, people who can make things happen.
Prices are increasing at a faster rate than the official statistics are capturing. A few examples will suffice. We've seen over the last 3 years, even pure water has gone up threefold, cement has doubled, and Olonka Ogari has more than doubled, Ideal milk has more than doubled, a maize bag has gone up sixfold, rice has gone up as more than double. It is clear that the cost of living as measured by prices of these items and others such as petroleum products, school fees, road tolls, and electricity bills have increased by triple digits. I should add that these price changes do not necessarily mean that single-digit inflation is not possible. It would depend on what is being measured and over what period. Mr. Chairman, how many Ghanaians have seen a single-digit increase in the prices of the goods they normally buy in the markets and shops? When you ask what is really driving this single-digit inflation, the explanation, ladies and gentlemen, is that food is what is driving, food prices is what is driving single-digit inflation. But we all know what is happening to food prices in our markets. So, what food is this that is driving this single-digit inflation? Most Ghanaians would attest to the fact that life in Ghana has gotten harder and harder over the last 3 years. Single-digit inflation has not reduced the cost of living, and in this regard has been rendered practically meaningless. Ghanaians are in fact experiencing a triple-digit inflation in their pain and suffering. Could it be that banks, like the suppliers of goods in Malata Market, have not quite bought into the single-digit inflation idea? The financial services
Dr. Bobie and Dr. Bobie and Kasasem we say. that time na wo yes ade de we na wo tete mu na wanya nkrofo Ghana fo bi ama wo mo boju ne so no na inflation am say yetimi akọ atna Ghana ha say within a year 1 year inflation and jump a jump me say Ghana Statistical Service no and yeah accurate figure report no mo de ba figure Ghana Statistical Service de ba no and yeah accurate almost 53.4% almost Dr. Bobie 2016 share also the NDC may soon tax the air we breathe. Dr. Bobie NDC may soon tax the air we breathe. Or say Dr. Bobie na 2016 way and City FM online. And omo yes our story we say. Omo in June 2016 June omo yes our story we. But share betting lottery and game of chance betting lottery and game of chance winnings will now be subject to a 10% withholding tax at the point of payment. Ujina wonu mo preachi se nyankopon de bedu as enne chacha mo the tax mo charge chacha betting lottery game of chance mo betua 10% tax e wo so Dr. Bobie so eti wana no ka talk is cheap no share eyi Class FM online or see economy traders accused government of buying 2023 V8 when it is supposed to ensure fiscal discipline. And therefore, accused government of buying 20 at this time crisis in 2022 almost to a new V8 2021 almost to a brand new V8. Now a 1 year feeling quite no matter ties ni battery 15 million Ghana cedis no more they are charging taxpayer ever Ghana ha. Because Bank of Ghana ho betwe scam awom. Bank of Ghana Dr. Bobie vice president and yeah we not don pray we catch you say we no na economy no what ideas better ideas no we implement it we execute the I so called ideas now we come because Ghana for here na sabre we MPP presidential on some dey akwa baby almost try say IMF bailout beba na nemetimi stabilize kakra. Dr. Bobie first year Ghanian said then I say won Ghanian our programs say God for you obuwa e Russia oil ne buy 600,000 metric tons and a baby a month ago God for you be any baby obuwa it is a way penny mu now so bedi tro we bedi akohie because when we say nipa e wo memu no sabi aginifuo wom. Because yana I wonder so sometimes Dr. Bobie tisia enipa MPP from Mudilechi mukodi alankura echi e kamude ka mukodi alankura echi na mude ehun sa land e onu trade ministry onu wan koye hwe wo ho because ama lanche mate anya hwe minister na nada no so kwa enti na emu bukwa na ye wan wase na na do sa ba lanche mate dis kentema o sa kwaji se position no alanche mate ministry wo onye bibia wo nya hwe wo alan V8 wuni Uni biana wo eda wo so eti wo de ka mun kodi alanche matin kurachi but enipa ewiase nyina mu se wa bon ewiase nyina mu se Dr. Bobie aye wo bon fo wa bon wo ye super incompetent enemu se di nachi because say nipa jimifo na mu free say mu chinchi mu ye mu tu futuro na mu ka kire yen every year beyond constituency be $1 million. Yes, yeah. Free senior high school. Yes, yeah. This should be a factory. Yeah. Planting for food and jobs. Some NDC for Abai. Yes, Canadian government. One million scout one more. Not Ghana for yeah. Planting for food and job. One village, one them. Look here for no more should you see a pencil blip. Yeah, pecuracy cry. You will show the massa. Omu ni sasa ni pano e bi da so wo system nim because o ma se nya sa ni pano bia o mu di Dr. Bobie achie 18 months President Akufo-Addo obe transform Ghana 7 years wa dan wo man ni abutu 7 years wa sell wo man no wa destroy Ghana. President Akufo-Addo wa destroy Ghana but when him be emfa ne ho sei ene Akufo-Addo hey no amount of Kwabena Bobie Ansah na Mejaku no gabinom no amount of yentietim bi poso hima no yeni we know but yebeka yentietim papa no na Akufo emfa ne ho no so fam ho bay Dr. Bamia cut 2016 said do Mahama se wo twa nursing training allowance teacher training allowance nurse for amukọ school adanu program we say so and I rotational nurses for every better ha was a part the crowd went to me to why any service almost a year ni 1 month to cry and trianica allowances no where IMF no conditionalities no more me can't Ghana for so much but anyway because allowances no they don't pay, they are not paying allowances to be and work baby but me can't Ghana for so much and we be president 7 years ni structure ya rufi so say agenda 1 hospital dey be naka 7 years ya boss structure ya rufi so 1 ekome pe eni ya show chire wiase na na do ayade obo structure aboso ya edudu na kwa akotwa 7 years e dey be naka anfo ho na na ku fadu mfano ho because na gender or sit Ghana for or no 40 years or person be president no Ghana for am na be president it will Ghana for ba pass Ghana no will be sent into what send and fan ho see as we ko Easter na president Akufo-Addo ko Easter and fan ho 18 years transformation Ghana any ye pesa yetie no ye tibi wa yasum na mama yentonko so ani yenka se ye de ye gimi fo ba gimi brel titilenu muamu ne yete emuamu ne yeda no aka che se na eye free senior high school no free senior high school na ma Ghana abo free senior school na ma Ghana say Ghana bo Ghana say and the ongoing project na ya suspended se economy ni be jana na so emfa na do ho but ye sika ye loans your taxes egu for election 2024 because sika ni power sika ene ma power share Dr. Bamia Samira Bamia ene wudi ukulachi mama wodi kulu John Dramani Mahama wo man din platforms no di mayafi no di hujani kuru no di mayafi no di hujani kuru Samira Bamia na inflation rate ye say debt to GDP na ye say na ye debt stock na ye say ni ye to Dr. Bamia woni Samira Bamia ni ye to ideal milk say ideal milk from 2 cities about 3 cities 50 pesos and ideal milk kitwa 8 cities 9 cities a day boni bani ya yamu Samira Bamia wo pe president yedi mo pe president ni biedi because mo kase ni pa ya mua gu Ghana ha ena almost kula ni se na almost feel say African countries no enu akodeo eye press conference me boso ena NDC brafo almost so ayebi e dia faso about 3 commissioners a president Akufo-Addo appointed wom Dr. Peter Piahene Haji Salima Ahmed Tijani ena asofo no ba na odaso no didi beba na sa president Akufo-Addo some person would done Ghana to say other African countries media Laurent Gbagbo so kodem ena last and water buy any post-election violence war civil war see every coast ena last and water anybody president na Laurent Gbagbo Hague ye no last and water try the first term second term ni term ba bend was constitution na nado Ghana ye wadwa padie se Ghana emu nipa mu niema abaye wadwa padie ya wo ye bema na nado ya wo ye president na nka wo so sesa constitution na wa extend wo tena ma mi ni di say Reverend Ekia Oforibuatin and the world Mondays Thursdays 5 a.m. to 5 Mondays to Thursdays your program was sase o ma ban na aba nanka wo so asesa constitution yi bi se wo free say other African countries no wo president for one fa ne fala Togo ha ya de maba no very na simbe wo fa ne fala Ghana for any Togo Ghana for any Togo for. So we free Nigeria elections. The Korea yano. The Nigeria elections kurano. Say yes sa party no say party say APC ana. Sa party no entitiyemu ba ye Atiku no na Peter Obi no ni de oka ka ho no a enka tini bu ko ntimi weni. But so what do you say? African countries be the question we betimi aye bia. Ye Nigeria fro. Ye every kwasi fro. Ya president you be the president civil war see ye what yes constitution standing eternal ye bia eternal president ka wo benya ka wo betro so but wo buwa hodu e wo Ghana ha election 2024 I just send ye see se Nigeria Canada pa ko fo bae no se Nigeria na mo koso a wo bae no mo dia mo ko Burkina nkoso ne mali nkoso nkrofo mra ti se mo kum Ghana fo nyina da ebeye kotoko wukum apembeba aje se mukum Ghana fo nyina da because say in time ahokire wo ha we say no we your flip flop policies Dr. Tony Hedu or say after their flip flop policies on the by ni na chi no they are bent on winning election 2024 because Ghana for you vulnerable sikane power Kwame umubo ayisa Dr. Peter Pia hina no mame na me sa amra no so na me nko constitution ni me ento aso mfamfiri ho Dr. Peter Pia hina
nukure wo mne say MPP as a political party an MPP government yes say samo hu say the live ne ba ana be mo nukure wo mne say MPP as a political party an MPP government yes say Samu say the live in ba and about more in 2024 elections. Yeah, mamma da opportunity. You know, this volunteer years you are going to change a chance. Sa the copy Supreme Court. Mo na say abano easy a mamma. Anamudi easy ni MPP. Ako anamudi easy ako court na MPP so one of the respondent. Easy mo come as na MPP say ye kwa ini kasa. Judge na na oti adwamu. Ti find this for no masem no mo kan for mo de na fa bu asem na maye ye di fo abuefo and when this for mu ye kum na benya so no bi enya asem na mako pepen yanim wo de mako wo kwa ya wo kan asem sina na me de me ni hwe ka fa wono ne nsem no waka na bu amefo fa bu asem sim di for the kan fam se bi obi be ka se ma jam na me nko wo so this way yes see you live no mo de mo support and access mo ni because see this MPP nyina no as two major political parties yeah call elections yeah hwe obi a week obi a pen yonko weak point if you know say the speaker of parliament kan forum bi say 11 year pass MPP will lose the next election as what is asem ne pen jaye I don't so person be jaye na kwati kono gina kwanti asem be ni yes mo de mo nye se mo no mo si 11 ye de bana Ghana for support wa mo nya ne ehwe and Ghana for support do me de be me hu se na Ghana for support say policy no enya election ya ye ko to bana se Ghana for and you know Ghanaians we react Ghana for when it comes to election you proactive for anyoma no
this time they
and as a political party me ase na me nua ba se any policy any vision when it come to policies Ghana there the history is there for everybody to see. Yeah, the major policies about Ghana how be a benefit me. Me found quite free SHS. It was a vision and a policy. Ghanaians are enjoying health insurance. It was a vision and a policy. Force our transportation system or the buy. And when they talk about policy, that one let us not go there. If you want us to debate about policies, NDC as a party, NMPP as a party. We can debate it because since 1992 up to this time, one enya Ghana farmer now akonya more so near so and that's omu or mine majority, but you can't even point out single policy. You can't. Mo policy am the buyer at the end of the popular am wamo and it's a nursing and teacher training allowance muchemu. Now they will say but if they will classify it as a policy, I don't know. What I say, sa policy no can be na 20. You see, when 2016 year ko to about mucha teacher nursing training allowance ni mo no. and Ghana former moon said, I don't mind them. Wow. Buana said, oh, yeah, last minute, no much chase car table some students. Ya kotu abanong Ghana for chilum se sade na amwa enu bi na yenso yesi mu de munya ye yi living so mo na ndie se no kranka mo nye campaign o meboa se mo ma hu se ade yi ekofu ye mo de yi levi ba pa wom ye wini ene ye nye campaign because we all know the amount of money most spending as a political party spending in an election year, especially during election. It wouldn't say you live near the ban a sure bet for you to win. Minua, my bet say atwamamo. Us na to atwamamo you live us not twamamo. Any man needs for munyai.
Doctor Akwaba. The radius pa. No pay Komoya Bayani in Ayedi, so before the end of Wapaso. It's all about the 2022 budgets.
Yeah, the boss videos in Nene. Women BB, Constitution, 1992 Constitution. Was see what are the qualifications? What are the qualifications and process of appointment? The mode of appointment of the commission members is specified in Article 43 of the 1992 Constitution and Act 451. It was a person is not qualified to be appointed as a member of the commission unless he is qualified to be elected as a member of parliament. My main second point was say the president, acting on the advice of the Council of State, appoint the chairman, deputy chairman, and the other members of the commission. And when you Article 70 say cross was a section 2. It is second point. Also, the president acting on the advice of the Council of State appoint the chairman. Advice. Yeah, Council of State members. Edibema president no. Na kwa Council of State members no. Almost. Council of State members womunye. Nana Otuo Siriboa the second chairman wa Bobie pa. Obi dabia ni kromo fese. Ni kromo fe pa. Now aba Honorable Sam Okujeto wa Bobie pa lawyer penin pa woni ekese pa. Now aba Honorable Stanley Aju Blackson wa Bobie politics wa konanim. Honorable Justice Georgina Theodore, retired Chief Justice. Now we show your foot to far. We made mistake. Honorable Professor Margaret Ivy Amwakohini, Prof Ankasa. Honorable Ojawa Jobi, the second President National House of Chiefs. If you say about a National House of Chiefs, and effective be. If you say Ojawa Jobi, the second Obai National House of Chiefs, and yet you will go. And effective be. I'm a financier Obai. Now that time I took up the National House of Chiefs and 2022 and then 2022 you call a Xmas break now 2 kwaya the 14 pages be by ya ni ya kenkan ni ani abre ho papa we anyway odia awaya je be the second if you say obey president obey National House of Chiefs and a go Honorable Georgina de Pakuledu Kusi appointed abobra wa kona nimpa obatampa Honorable Abeta Kuju, you should do. Ena faces is Nyankoda. What is a 60 years of work on penny former Bob Bra and in the for him Fabrimpon. Ena Honorable Laji Aminu Amadou appointed. Ena Meba Honorable Laji Suleiman Yeremia appointed. Honorable Archbishop Justice Ofe Akrofi appointed. And then Motion is say all the regions no you vote 2 year regions ni na our members our reps our Council of State ni so meeting mu bono nka ho eti champagne for ya mabubo wo mu di mu asofo abrempon aloya fo anim difo na Otuo Siriboa chairman ana own interest after Ghana interest members no Greater Accra rep yi Honorable UT Ansah wonwa it depend constitution ni ma yeti ase say the president acting on the advice of the Council of State and appointing commissioners at the Electoral Commission in coming or say the Council of State nominate capable, responsible people with integrity to fill in positions. Okay, Hannah, or say the Council of State nominate capable, responsible people of integrity to fill in positions. All members of the commission are appointed by the president. Okay. But what to say? A Council of State members, no less some about out on the catch that you say. Sir, Emra we say, Nanado, on fine you must say, Nana Kufado say, O Mumra, Ghana Mra, Lawyer, O Mumra, Lawyer, O Famra, Yajuma. Unless the Council of State members are him for being poem in the four. I just want to catch that you say. Nana Kufado on Famonia, Mumu, and now some interest. And I'm going to cancel Mudi to Bampenifo because per constitution, yes, someone I'm nominating. Now, president are appointed. Now, my advice president. So, does it mean say, now, to us, any members, Muna Dr. Peter Piahine, more advice president, Akufo-Addo say, Papa, Ghana for the council. Ghana for the board research the Minaya day and so feel Ghana for Kowanim now appointed party communicator, a staunch MPP member, or Kasa for one radio station to the other. You left just last year, yeah. Yasinka, Nanado Kwa consider as a brown for regional minister. And the Council of State members, chairman, Nana Otosiba Utosumi, Nana Weniwa, Ukromina Micha, Menana Makomukroma Santiasokore. Nana, Muma President Akufo-Addo advice say Ghana for the council will be as Nana Bogu. Appointed Hajia Salima Met Tijani. Yasin vice chairman, national vice chairman, Edima MPP. Yasin Mami, vice chairman, Dima MPP, Senodi Rijo Sedei. Muna nominating Sanko for Edom Koma President Akufo-Addo, and I will catch and say, Nana, Kowani Muma advice, no. Sana na abenya nkofo be kan samfun se mu bebreba na mfie obia bubunu egu osum se be na Akufo-Addo wo mo sori yi no advice ka chom se mu mfie obia mo koye madwuma because na Akufo-Addo nim se sa appointment we say na wo ye no e ba be share public backlash na Akufo-Addo nim se sa appointment we say no e dia sembe baba to won fa hu. Council of State members constitution SM Muna nominating Sanko for way. NDC for be de de. Kodeo for the Ababe boom. Civil society organizations Bekasa. And in the four Bekasa, Banana do one fan your. But a dear MPP. I was a motion in Swan say. Hey, Ghana nye Cote d'Ivoire. Ghana nye Togo. Ghana nye Nigeria. Ghana nye Burkina Faso. At this election 2024, muku nipa thousands. Said year 2020, muku nipa 8 no. This is muku nipa thousands. And I'm a presidential candidate more dear we This is muku Ghana for you now because so at 18 or how you come away. Young trust after 2024. Yeah, or brother Joe Mino, ya bread. Ye hear about Ghana, ya bre. Porkigami Rwanda president. Yes, so I policy conference. Na me monitor. Well, policy conference now organize you know. And you will be from Rwanda and we invite you the speakers. We invite you outside Rwanda and we buy. And yes, what one or more to man and we'll take note. And we'll take note. Rwanda president Kigania wonu kura no benu ye pass odo wonu su kura no wonu say dictatorship but wo bu man papa wonu kura ni timi to nsa frem krofo na wa say wo man ye here policy conference economic crisis conference forum wo say wonye because Ghana muni penyi na sabe ye agimifo wunya ne fala 20 na Akufo-Addo Mudia mupa electoral commission 2024. Mose samu nkukunu mukaka nyina nkonkosi ni mana na Akufo-Addo fie o. Mose samu nkukunu mukaka nyina nkonkosi MPP headquarters asalam down. Mun block system bia Ghana ha. I just send a neck for the MPP for who nada because ye near bre must say Ghana. Dr. Bamia election president yedi. Dr. Bamia oh per president and you when you Samia Bamia. Eti mu piara na mu fele. Ah, eti Samia Bamia odi Dr. Bamia china se munna musana mu bom hu de sanu. Aya mu fele. Se so mu se Dr. Bamia ko bebe bebo ntutuo. Eti be Dr. Bamia be ko bia no. Mama di kan so MPP for ko akogu ho. Ebi no mu kwakwa ye eyi ohini ya omu bia na no adori ceremony adoma na koyo be ka se o ma bodoma na ntutuo. Omu ni se Dr. Bamia do event program bi se be bo ntutuo. Ejansan wonu hɔ no na kyɛ sɛ wɔn asoa wɔn abasa MPP for kwa kogu hɔ Samia Bamia wɔn fɛde mo bɔni wo bia Dr. Bamia ɛnyɛ wani wu wɔn fɛde hwee Ghana power ɛyɛ sika Ghana sika mo na mo wɔ enti Ghana yɛ mo dia wɔn sa be di president after some of flip flop policies no Dr. Tony Edubo fi aka menu ne ɛnwe ni hwee am say wow I just say muku yenina baako because ye nto aba wie ne enkonko da ye to aba wie ne ekofi ne ekopadua ne dia no me esa kan ne agina ye na so enti ade sa mukọ so ja fofi meli Burkina Faso no me ade ade ne je no ma ba be kuku electric o moto aba no ye nsori na ye nkono mu wia ye ye begira o makunku yenina Ansah na Jamesa declare MPP presidential candidate say on the winning elections no. And I could find ku 8 to a fan of fala. But I know Kufado Kunipa thousands never ho fala na ko. Because in conform Jeguna na Kufado Tiso. I wish I want be telephone lines now to 0302208090. Menya corner answer. I wish I found the corner Charles or Korea to for Charles Okwewia to for NDC Bono Communications Officer menenu enkonkoye interview we ene almost a press conference about new commissioners yeah President Akufo-Addo appointed womu to Electoral Commission. Good afternoon Charles Okwewia
Nana ma mejo sumidini ya
Akwewia uni ba kuni diana maba Akwewia
woni a defend ya
Akwewia Charles Okwewia di na akamanu Okwewia wini abema
mini aba
na ya pom to say
ya nyame atom
ene nyame ase
yo mamu nti ene neti
ene die ene Makasa edia fa new commissioners ya appoint womu to the Electoral Commission. Kodo ofo no womu ginemu per their own investigations no. And yes womu qualify but because of their affiliation to MPP Nintino. Electoral Commission ye independent body organization Nintino. Omu fete so mbe holding those such positions sub commissioners. Musumu dia faso yankomo.
Na medwase I think say Kodio for Daniel Beto Masina, Yasenabo Mabaso. Adiana Dahona, near Kamemsen Kofu in Muni Wumuankasa. May Adio Muni Wumua and Kasim with Piadina Betumania. They said, yet 1 year had been shim. Sensual Mosunaya Metan this year or the friends of program in Sunoboa. Solomon MPP, no na ya meta ni bishia. Na nanama me kwada so ya yesi appoint Solomon say Solomon Electoral Commissioner. Asemu mokra enya mo. Nana wotimenka.
Meti wonka pa udem.
Enti ebi pepe Nancy Dr. Peter Apia Hini a member of the NPP Bono Regional Communication Team. Say, me the nipa call radio so on Kasa near MPP for the neighbor appear him. Ain't yet the Nimno party activist. And Article 70 now, man, now for Article 70 clause 2 now, a man on in consultation with the friends saying the friends saying Council of State appointed EC commissioner and the commissioners and our directors. Yes, and more crime more background check. and another so constituencies any regions now. Omo ye recruitment affect casual and as a temporary workers and permanent workers are more my juma. Ye any background checker, so actually and as I was associating with any of the political parties among Pani Juma. Now wait here. Nana send me the videos are my comment. Excuse me. Some of the video need be a tear. And Yamwa. Me 2020 about a year country. Me MPP you say IT director for Bono region. And this Maria release now. And you could do it in a difference room. Yeah, the announcer, no brother, that you need to key and time to near Ra. He say, a party officer, I have a blow and say, for not could you for so your day. Could you for so your mobile? Where you nipa what TT is to say. What your video about 1 minute 58 seconds, you try. I will be a local radio TV station, we are now be a TV. Or see, or move seat no Marco 11 after 2020 elections. Now, Akaba pay a banda, that is Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim. Now, 7 December, baby, you mereno, not a seat, no my JP, FNSA, NDC. Now, Sabi Obia Otimi predicted some Beji NDC seat. You could even say 1 year referee match NDC MPP na Kobo. It's an appear in the test competron or sign one party card in membership or Mujino or sign the cheat. In the first video, nobody at 23 seconds, or current communication director say, or member of their communication team. I say, video no back one appear in an Ankasamu Kotrasia. They are introducing her as member of the MPP communication team. They are introducing him here. Appear in an Ankasamu that communication director as Wakonya or Diamano or that regional chairman. We are see a chairman and you must say 1 year IT director. Nana winning say appear hini. I have 2020 coalition team MPP the bar. Regional party office na appear in a cover. Coalition team. Entino Mimi regional secretary named the election director Gina Ham. Now a so MPP regional secretary named the IT named election director. I appear in a represent IT. Here the enemy say your political activist. And say a free meeting. MPP meeting with the NDC Kobe. Maybe at national level NDC say Charles Akowa Ningo Emma NDC. And I'm a regional secretary, then it's too much here with him say 1 year appear in an eco committee election results. Our electoral commission 2020 year. Me meaning say 2022 budget. Any appear in a review in radio so our Bono region. Not any family compare easy official now. Yasman is all Mrambe media between NDC and MPP now appear in a tea. Can you play meeting with your before? It's Brother. NDC more pictures in video like that. News photos, radio stations in the buyer now. Nipa no more to mention and son and me too.
Hello. Hello.
I'm a member. Nana, feel to me. Missy, Nipa Niwa. May address media no. Neo Timini Fano. The former deputy communication officer for Wenchi. Or no, one year appear in our presidency, we represent NDC, we represent MP. And today, moral we power courage and another good for me. And I know besides the Council of State, or when you saw more research department. Of this sensitive position like IGP, Electoral Commissioner, Chief Justice in those things, you know. See at the beginning come on almost any panic. In some budgets appear in your man background check in normal day. Oma Nana Akufo-Addo go ahead. And Nana Akufo-Addo on few of them, you know, also find that we had there obey any hour. It's no new money. And you could be from 30 years of democracy. The CDD, any other, they will be a fan of one thing. Nana will bring us all down. And Mr. Nigerian is we're giving to us. We are making man maybe. We are fulfilling ambitions to become a president. What happens to Ghana here? Because Nana, me can't be say, who's a buyer or a GDP of a government or the GDP, and now on my economy GDP is $72 billion. Never say buy no. On air $3 billion and him to say they are Franklin Kujake. Said no never recover accuracy growth for Kwanswa. I think it's a Nigerian is a way to born into a buy more.
So of state members if one so woman you do me woman interest no as supersede Ghana interest na
Nana video na apia hini eka omu se womo person omo chi NDC no me person me ma omo the benefit of that say in fact and run the first time I hear release this video that portion so what you say in the funny say yeah
meba anu am apia hini video
there is video no videos in the edit
adosun
but part portion now what cast 2020 or my target is on the Kibanda seat in the NDC Nana and not be a clear indication say not being a win a corrupted towards the MP in the episode on but to be I can how biased any level of reasoning when it comes to MPP NDC. Now your deputation come on, God willing, latest by Tuesday near one kind.
Okay.
Yet we are a council of state say one time go back. Not to 72 now. Mampenijina so an appointment, you know, cross 2 no. Omunshim cross 3. Omunshim ye no minister say the caliber of person on my point to go the friends say easy or no. Say in democracy no say en to aso. Christian council ye be mo copy. Ye be ma Ghana Muslim Secretariat, ye be ma Catholic Bishop Conference. Ye be ma a Pentecostal Council. Any CBD no mo can win na ye wia. Ye the signal to us say e be didn't me in any meeting in any day. Nama ye be ti atum say apia hini independent minder. As I say you can see a Kendia, your money closer to even document. So let me tell you, motive and another they appoint you appear in I didn't want to going to PhD. The background is purely IT. Now, Sabi, obviously, I'm a commissioner. The individual person needs to be influenced from work. I listened to Zongo and I was crying for Ghana. I said, away. Before we get about and I'm going shut up forward all the videos and their format.
William Charles, Charles. Okay.
I'm forwarding all the videos and their format airports Masari through WhatsApp.
Charles, what send it, Charles Meba? What send it appear in videos the Aquacoma Bossman Asai? boss washada means washada but one boss man asari on no University of Ghana on no as deputy chairman nasi akwa ina nanga sa washada say dey
na ma we dey na juma wo ye no o ti mi ba boss man dey no en tutu no kwota o
but say your boss man appointed no boss man there
me say adansi enti na me share that year sir south na me che on enti je men sa 2020 abai su wi ewie ya nipa nwotwe wuye they will come cantonment they be a Ethiopia police for come on but they amoka team fear any a Ghana going forward enti na somewhere can be to no when you the last thing will be the kind castle near na you can actually be na ma Ethiopia or the way come man payina yard dear number obi anu obetumi anu me amama kada.
But say Charles Mahunu say we send this signal be the amam one kasama jet to say election 2024 NPP a queen be also at all cost. All person will break it.
Nana o ma din aka wi asing anya atiu enti wo o mo bi mu say enyo na ye me isi nana say isi directors no be any department for me boa assuming say we a strong group na election results I shall see a drop in na we are one in the party for fetching people out of crowd na the results I shall see about to a court west President Mahama which Nipano on various communication platforms were declared said Mahama no gradi on Benenimo. Now we deep match also on the lives, man. And there someone is up to us. Mountains are lawyer Bobie for court. If you know petition, I would but me can't tell the masses which are over 6 million or to Obama NDC 20 events in 2020. They say this appear here. Issue no a mass action. Obia or Ghana, the security service, the national security will be say national security threat and an another father to Ghana company.
But I say and yambo video bako abusuafo Charles Akoria to four and this group communication officer no Akoria producer where Charles Akoria to four NDC Buno Communications Officer. And say na me read constitution ni kra ba bi kra say commissioners ni kra no president appointed kra na mze no so kra no chairperson ni kra isi chairperson no ene ni deputy ni kra no wo no so kra take kra wo nso so kra advice yeah but yembo Dr. Peter Pia hene yembo ni
Doctor Akwaba
mejuzo minu ya
biye bako
nyanya daroma
de radio sepa aja no pay nkomo ya ba ya ni nyina yedi e se obofo ne nam ho apaso. It's all about the 2022 budget statement can Froyata edituja
yo me dati biblibi na machia ya regional minister ya me awuba na hene na machia party mpanyimfo mu obno
na ya dia ka ho dia mamu enti mu amu ka say NDC sunya fine opportunity na nka era John Dramani Mahama so betimi aye bi but wanye because me say nanga me say former secretary to former president John Dramani Mahama lecture you cry no we finidi na nka onu say nko fine gentleman nka former president Mahama betimi na kwa electoral commission yeah ko betimi just mutari bawa pa no electoral commission chairperson enka na fe and one of the commissioners. I was able to me a 0302208090. But and also on say, na na Akufo-Addo will be able to say Ghana mra won fanya hwe. No lawyer on and also on say NDC beba power Amadera Nado. Same woman beto so. I was me picking the first caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Amen.
But you say, yeah, entity as an yeah, okay, over there, chair. When you come here, say, okay, dear, you. I mean, when you say the most useless institution this country owns, a council of state. I don't know because they are seeing him, this man, doing whatever he want to do in this country. They are not calling him to advise him. Why are they there? Well, I'm sure.
That's it. Next caller. Hello.
Fast no mama, two for your encounter.
But your ma, volume for me, sir.
But your mammy, two for young person,
amen.
But yes, I'm your cool said, make a traffic tama. Mamma, it will be on. I am a descendant of the president. Send another medi president. Oh, Quebec said, Papa will buy a go you're gonna need the go your school cranky choker. Tunisa, Nakayana can't for cranky Becca. Now, Monsieur, my say any account for you bonnet for, or my saying I can't for the market next. I can be the agent or sell money cranny I can't want me. In account for any bonnet for with you for on my assumed Bianco if you any account for. What shall men move for ever from another Elbuya? Say, ever mamma, no buyan come create war Magana. Now, Emmet, they say, Epamahama. When Munufi, I say, we are seeing I want to be a soon in a by ethic. Nagana for your penny, Medase.
Yes, Medase. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, afternoon.
Afternoon,
I don't.
Now, Papa, we're 40. A man going now, 40. Council of State, one with the Council of the State, the Council of Presidents. State in Ansah, some a foot of them were the mine. It was a chair. Country of the said to Tama. Country of the no, Chiano Power. No man, I am in some friends. And to grab what can come and cry as we have this. So, Papa, police, the Papa, offer retirement, and the pay nomination. But Kaya, a mountain for 2 tons of cocaine. 2 tons of cocaine, 2 tons we have 2 bags. That is, I didn't ship for woman. Don't know to ship in the movie. I don't know ship in the body. I didn't go headquarters. So that means so whatever. And you know, the most powerful robber price out here. Now, I want to answer in about 2 years. The minimum of credit border or the club when you go to serving society. Don't for how many years? Not yes, so I want you to want to hold it. If you Papa do about okay, about 2 years, I can't wait for you to run Papa.
I'm fine, yeah, Nebraska was see and
think I hold up okay.
You to be great change to us all call Nebby soon nebbing ye. Next caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miniaba.
Meet you.
Yeah, the champion. Tapion Fuseni Adamsa, the Flifly, Ashama, Miniaba, Babia Joshua Kamba will be a mechanic. The American answer, Miniaba, or Mamuya to say the woman. Journalist form Wokumana, Musala, Matico, Muko, Duman, or Pass 777. Mitimu say, Mamuna. Muna, I say, Momanu Koyi, but Mobile famous Yakano Crano, Nekanaya Motain. Miniaba. President Akufo-Addo abedi Ghana for Yamoye papa any sentin na mekanisa na nado ebe pa Ghana for acho Ghana for ntwaba no Ghana for so ehu sa papa ina nka mu beso mbeto abama no papa no okoba sa 3 times okoba ye no na Ghana for hu se no papa yi wa ple ama platform ko agu no hwe na Ghana for so da bi papa ya bre mum ye ntwaba ma no hwe bia na papa yi wa ba bibia bo Ghana for President Akufo-Addo be bu o man obetena so things obetena so na Ghana for ye kwa ohihia mu a to the time that obi ho a won tia Ghana for ho akiri ama se ye etetire komu se ye nya aduani ni wo man mu after ye beda be sole ni atufu mu na nado aban and na nado aban me hu bista aban ye timi do 1 week to atufu mu me hu bista aye na nado aban na nado say na ka tire Ghana for Ghana ni wu kura papa we amfa no ho babu ni wu o pese okwaji onya benya fa na kwaji aye ndi aba Ghana ha so obeye etina na do say na ka tire Ghana for na plane na fa e de nam wiem edigu ejaligu Ghana for so na Ghana for de yakusa kusa we yitum na 2024 ye pese ba bi esusu ade bode hono be fara na
otu aba no wagina ho akopim se
ye sida ho akopim se ye be kan aba na wie ye ago ko ma bi mo
anya sa
mete omu so mbe bleki 8 na 2024 omu de meto omu de fie ye betwa mata ye ni black blue ko ma no ye pene man pipu fo metu futo mu ye ni o abanwe wa bon uni ya menya duma
hello good afternoon Mr. Ma wonye so mani adom
hello afternoon pato to thank you
na mi adom yen ko wai
oba ya santo amidi e bi bin fufu aka o bi
medasi
oh hello it's a man please so ni effort na Christian sanso na ni effort ni no mo so ebia no man wo bia no so na o kike mo no talk to no kakra o man se ko kakra no ma se so na o so obia sembeba na o man si ni den family ebia anta no ebo ano man no e so asere ni tin anya bibi an fan jitire se ahoma no o so an fan ni no o try no de e o de jitire Ghana people Bobie omo kasa no omo sorry na ye bi kasa and ye tiri
papa no nti obi awai Heford onti obi a
yemu ye kitankwala yembi wafo ni yenkosa po tu omo share on say Akufo-Addo on share bibi pa na Ghana wo wan na ye wu baba ya tantua
Medase. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, afternoon. Hello. Udem yanko.
Hello.
Yati wonkan yanko.
Abai ma.
Mini abema.
Eya nyanya sumbi enkan.
Amen.
Ebo abaso egmasuma wodi. Oye so ntwe me wo se opashia o de kasa no eye o man Ghana ntina o kasa na ye fenga na amwa ko a me kasa fi S boy e wo history do kasa me kan se media etwam jiwa jo mama e ka kire se so eye obi adwen se obi betlem atla letter commission no we hia abamama party bia anya LGBT e wo Ghana ha because abano ye to polling station aho na obe union bana o police station and so be a commission na otiakra ni atu abo nkuku yojo ni aka on me nya tena na se me de ba ye transfer ya ba me na se me vigilance se tena me nya no tena ba until we do also on trigger office our letter commission office wo Ghana ha obianu a onye what on to aba on obi wan amnuku a oil the odom in central form pop our amnuku bia o so kata ma
I'm 6 figures na electoral commission did declare President Akufo-Addo so na win election 2020 no dia he na nanado dia he no aye akweta nanado di win ye
yewura seringa tia akotra court no o se ele test ga no de ba court o so fa siga ba court
da bi se enti kan bi say Electoral Commission headquarters na entimi yehwe want me to sashia me be say first figure Electoral Commission di by say na nado we anya 50% plus 1 second one say we anya third one na ye accurate fourth it is Electoral Commission entimi say figure e ye don na dey men say to say figure 6 times that's the question me to ama wo bye bye Abusafo ma katin masa ye ni abiri o agenda ne me ye this communicator o me ye Ghana ni dia o man ye kom headquarters your sister figure and can electoral commission chairperson and this is side figures then I could for the 2020 figure ben no asa we ya make cattle agenda ye nia bre ye ji o man Ghana 2024 bana be kan se bia o make take up me am to konso achi this alaji say do go catch him say na me ntimi yes anse mu no anya sa dia me yes a me kwamenim kura kwa me awie ana me fa last we bia no do be kan ansasem Bobie ani so bia no do be kan ansasem ana me nko hello also wo ba no wan kan ansasem na obekọ ye ni abre abusuafo onim kwame ma me fa bes 6 minutes anyway we ba tamahabo wana me be producer wana be na aka kire me se menye enti me ba be ye management of the Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority has called for a meeting with stakeholders to understand the flow of traffic at the various ports of entry in the country. Enti Eugene mami video no me buy executive producer na catch them say tema port one my empty video ya will be into simi it media no just 5 minutes ni ko sa video no ya tema port eti empenifom da Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority and almost sit tema harbor enye takwade harbor nyina aka ho e ho ya empty eti ehia stakeholders meeting wana akwa fena na kwa gosia wan kasa wo police amatema habo eti se joma ama woso no na ju tia enko mo ya expansion project se nkana takwa de port one no e wonu mo ya enti enko mo ya expansion project abawo siri akwa mentimi nko ahu enti na when e jubilee anase we Ghana, Nana say Ghana, Nana ye Ghana, Nana Ghana, Nana ye Ghana, Nana Ghana, Nana says Ghana, Nana Ghana, Nana ye Ghana, Nana to Ghana, a good father at Ghana, a good father at Ghana, a good father at Ghana. Hey Ghana, don't come me. Hey Ghana, don't come here, Ghana, don't come me. Ghana, don't come here, Ghana, don't come me. I was young from Pennsylvania. Ghana and I don't come. Don't come. Syria, Ghana. Efaso, but a one damn pie empty contain a blessed baby. Mutual lines missing na cosmetics no and baboano ya de ma tubu any good na fit Togo neighboring countries neighbor and so Ghana say yeguna na kufuado so na say Ghana na abo Ghana na abo Ghana na wabo Ghana na abo Ghana kwame yanko break ni emranti the Ghana adunu enti say port aye empty say here we are then we generate more revenue. So we are in this together. We are share burden. Wow. But government no yan adwene say or cut expenditure. Na no. Mini pay na. Class media. de kakra no wan watch no wonu me yentwi ahone yemra ye ba ni atoso sinima se de gay ni lesbian no koso woni ma no ewie na nya shake pani pie free nima ye be di nkomo kakra ye ba ya sa ye sinima ho sa LGBTQ ina mun kramofo nkwa de senka we de nka we ye mochiwade ebujafo yentwi ahone nkone mra
CD capsule.
Let me say that there was a bit of mix-up. The Excise Duty Amendment Bill 2022. We did a second reading some time ago for the Excise Duty Amendment Bill 2022. So you are right. It's now time for consideration. Mr. Speaker, I have proposed an amendment. Clause 1, amendment proposed, delete. Mr. Speaker, I am proposing that we delete the Excise Duty Amendment Bill for a simple reason that, Mr. Speaker, currently the country is going through very difficult times. Inflation is at hyper levels, in excess of 50%, hyperinflation. Mr. Speaker, the government, as part of the 2023 budget, decided to remove discount on benchmark values. As a result, prices of goods and services at the port is already going up. Again, Mr. Speaker, it is obvious that
honorable members, there's too much noise. I can't even hear what the minority leader is saying. Yes, you may continue.
Mr. Speaker, it is obvious that as a result of the depreciation of our currency, prices of goods and services, particularly items that are imported, prices are going up. Again, the government increased value-added tax, and as a result, import VAT.
One code yen hokra. Naturally, some encounter that demono. Ebeti mi amamenya sika. Wabra meja padiano ehonka. Sapa pepe. Ubehu Eclipse Collateral Management. Ewa Denta Pantai Junction. A Denta new site wa 0543-832466. Eclipse Collateral Management. Think safety and decent income.
Hey. When we send your police in your draw, impossible messa abama huaden.
Refuse to grow. Any offense will be count.
And what day immune system or yankopon, and you're ready for Yanusa Maya Hubano, and Nasa Wunum impossible messa, a peja immune system nabri bia. Ya rientimu. Sasa dear, a month for the one, the impossible messa, do the one dance yes, and Yarwa who run nipa and Nina etimi banaso, and in Yarwa Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a home car. Now Yamwa suing Yano, a boy who buy every home. And now Mumpa, Yarwana Dada, no monum doctor and Rono, and num impossible Messanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya Womuntum Pose, Yaria Esiomo, impossible Messa, a walk Kanshi, and you are Maimu Babia Yato in Ro, at to form friend 0246 208496. FDA, Ashisha said, Jodian Kratui Maja Musay.
I don't know you do. A radiaman and sasso. A finwa chinchia baba to you. Easter is here again. Easter. A few class media group. Accra Family CTV. Ghana's #1 television. Ebema Ghana yede bruta. If siashisha Easter jumedias from Kokra de Braya Tiafwani a Hofuina. Already, Yesu Christo, your dama will come on. Necessarily, water so buffer so much Christoph Wanina. Anti Aya Fiada way. Good Easter Friday. Our Accra FM sono. An opanon siakosi an opanondu. Aya Easter yen som jumedi with evangelist Almeje. What the nyame sam enyumbo. Hene Bible mu abakwa sambeti tata. Enwachi efi nondu kwasi no. Aya special Easter live worship. Why crowd so be him handkerchief? And you will be Ghana gospel and into Fuina Wofa. Senior evangelist, a brand new Kwaku Kai Sampa. Now, Bema we start live worship no yes strongo. A fay every nom you no question no Siababano. Accra FM CTV. Ghana's #1 ever boom at the special Easter jams ever bray. Ha! Radio TV so bay de. gaga. Every nonsia kwasi nonson. Beye Easter akankasiabo edamufua. Accra Easter High Life betwaso. Every nonso bremu ekosi anajofa. Easter Monday so ya betwaso sa. Afi Easter ibeye de. Na sebeye woda. Na eye Easter with Accra FM any CTV. Any shimom. Every say ye damufua. Easter. Elbeye gaga.
Unim say onipa bia kan kro ene ne ba aya na ejina sisi so nanso ekoba say sisi ne ho kotechima ene na asempa ene dia bon capsules ediamau say yesisi ya dia pa ana age onipa bia na boso dia bomodia ne num tabia herbal capsules na boy yi usisi mama mai na wonya sisi etimi abadwuma pa say ya ayentim ana age yefunu ya boso ama wuntimi nya wo hohia bomodia ne num tabia herbal capsules na etimi yi ne befi afini pabianim ama wo yefunu ada ho tabia herbal capsules ebuso ewo pharmacy shops any herbal shops ewo wiase afa na nyina Afre ahomatrufo yi 0243686861 kai se wo ma akranufo wo your pemfo ana wo di infedu wo chia numbi tabia herbal capsules wo sunumbi
asempe bia ba upesika akostati ejuma bi ohia bosia akyere odwadie mu wo government ana private worker onye sika de ate wo hot bi so wo busumi ejuma onye scan tempa bi so eni na quick credit be ma bosia mo chia ne kakra eye collateral free loan na susu savings account opening deposit BRN de hia ne se wo Ghana ni na wo Ghana card se wanye ejuma afi we mu de kodia na wo na wo pe o excuse BRN for quick credit it was 0302200390 ana 0596920833 number for BRA frewa enye quick credit shenen so say quick credit and malone ewo internet so enti shena obiara ndada Bank of Ghana amomu dwede mu kwan na kaise nhihye da ho
quick credit lending made simple.
Give us pay capsules. A memedre. Manum bia ye benamua. Kani metutu ya na minkuma bo asese de. Metu esa kum menia G. Give us pay capsules. Give it to me, baby. Give us core capsules so e. E man membe nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yem timotete wo mo no. Yedro no. Manum bi amama de me ho. Give us core capsules. Mrs. Moye ding. Give us core capsules. I give it to you, baby. You give it to me. Yeah. Hey. Give us in row. A man need your babusiamu papa. Na bema ka give us pea capsules. And need give us core capsules bomunum dia. Na any genia modeno. Wow, Bruno. Give us pea capsules. And men what if you don't watch the cronkwan ever. Give us core capsules. A pay for a batch and one more menu for one quada when if you do me nunca home. Our drugstore beer motofonko. Give us herbal center. Teshi mobile. And a Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and then 050-68-511-35.
FD Ashusha sa ejedi enkrato imu adia tumuse eye.
Don't know you do. A radiaman and sasso. A finwa chinchia babe to your view. Easter is here again. Easter. I feel way Class Media Group. Accra Family CTV. Ghana's #1 television. Ebema Ghana yede bruta. If siashisha Easter jumedia from Kokra de Braya Tiafwani a Hofuina. Already Yesu Christo yo dama wa kumono necessarily word so bafa so ma Christo fonyina enti eye fiada way good Easter Friday our Accra FM so no anopa no nsia kwasi anopa no ndu eye Easter yensom dwumadie with evangelist Ameje wadi nyame sam anyumbo ene Bible mu abakwasam beje tata enu achi efi no ndu kwasi no mienu no eye special Easter live worship why crowd so be him handkerchief Any Ubeshia Ghana Gospel and Yuntufo nyina wofa senior evangelist Brantia Kwaku Kaisampa na obema Easter live worship no aye stronko afei every no me no kwese no sia baba no Accra FM CTV Ghana's #1 ebeka bom at the special Easter jams ebebraye ha radio ni TV so beye de ebeye gaga every no sia kwese no so beye Easter akanka sebo edamfua Accra Easter High Life betwaso Every non so brem, Equosia Najofa, Easter Monday, so you're back to us, sir. I feel Easter Ibaya de, Nasabaya Uda, na Easter with Accra FM, any CTV, any Shimum, every say ye Damufua, Easter, Albaya Gaga Gaga.
Strong, creative, enthusiastic. My name is Jojo and I got the Blue Jeans vibe. On Fridays, after a long, stressful week, my colleagues and I just pop a chilled, tasty can of Blue Jeans energy drink and we are ready to take the whole town by storm. During Saturday morning soccer with the boys or Sunday or Mutual special with the family, Blue Jeans does the trick again.
My name is Araba and I got that Blue Jeans vibe. During a long day of shopping and catching up with the girls, Blue Jeans keeps us refreshed and happy. When studying for an exam, Blue Jeans is the companion throughout the long nights.
It's great for sportsmen and women and people with an active lifestyle. It's just amazing. For more purchases, contact Budget Cash and Carry Limited on 0208 128 190 or 0550 010 000. Excessive drinking can be detrimental to your health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. The advert is FDA approved.
And ye kwadi eja omo mbe kwadi omo koyanso a yaka ne fa sida ema yaboafo ene awiei siri yawo center mupa mienu ne wodwaso siri capsules yetetia musa immune system no ahode sunkukura ewumu wonso nya binum na boost immune system no na nya ahode siri ointment nso obi a waposo wote ya opensi pa wo no mpemu ni peduamu wado mu siri capsules siri ointment Bia yetumu bia no pharmacies, herbal shop, chemical shops. Udenya bia to City Herbal Center wala shibi. Shalom Sport yeben Community 19 Junction. Fre 0209 682836 0209 682836 0505 767425. City capsules your Nimbista and so pain reliever and so a CD ointment. Yako busiabo quick credit akache and yako. So Ghana card dear the number 0596 920833 0596 920833. Wo pebusia dia starting business. Wo pebusia dia expanding business. Wo pebusia emergency na dia sort to near maybe. And kwajibusi afan gudi start na so be shipa wo Ghana card nkwa die enye savings and news enye susu tuo wo quick credit ya ye be ma obusia na so watimi start bibin kakran 0596 920833 ma de nkofo keka eno mbeda wo kasa obi agibi so ye be obi so be gibi ntino di atua nguga tabia center so edit tabia Herbal mixture bedwaso malaria fever wobi a honam yawo woni wato awuntimi tabia herbal mixture wobi a wonso usisim ta yawo ya pains ayamtim hawo eye toxic niema bi a ese woni padua edidu usisim ni ayamtim wonya tabia herbal capsules ne mama womo afenfuo ema womo mankodamfo wonya 18 years enumbi Okai she drag lady baby a tone will be at Abiano, a buso. Frezzo 686861 0243686861. In this herbal mixture, you post me a drew. Will be a yadia do crew, will be a dear tete war, will be a baby out there, bruso. When your infection be, immune system meanwhile weak. Pay imbust herbal mixture no. Now we see soon tem. Toku pia yetu bia no benya imbus herbal mixture to. For 0246208496 0246208496. Eclipse collateral say men kan for wo na men fa wo aso ye emma. Wo ye property owner wo agapade bi. Ya enkrata ni na ye register. Fa koma Eclipse collateral fa wo property no fa koma wo. Na chirasa wo mo emfa emma wo bu nkoje bosia. Didi wega padie so 2 years 3 years ko Eclipse for ho se nkrata ye sinse mra so mbejime me nkrata. Wega padie no so. Wo fa nkoje bosia bia. Wo bosia Bible bosia bia. Obi ogedini kese bi wo pebosia nti wo dwa pade no koma eclipse fo a ombema wo dwa pade no faso abaso ya Panta Junction ya be CAF International School Adenton Inside for 0543832466 0543832466 eso give us a ball sentence so and kona na ba de aka no bro so e de amamo Sheikh Larry awie menino e ba be di nkomo Sheikh Larry ya oye former Nasara coordinator Edima MPP former Nasara coordinator osanso eye imam aje se awie Sheikh Jinu Ramadan Sheikh Salam alaikum.
Nama, it is a
Adum any avenue.
Yes.
A general issue. Ya eda Ghana for so. Ya nka Ghana for ni measure se President Akufo-Addo, the father of this country, but who stands the position but anything. LGBT bill at the parliament, but a question by yes and get out to send Zongo communities. A be a shake where you need my annual a question by be a but a hash shake is say in Zongo community Muslim for youth na sa I was a unicorn latini abomination a chiwa dear to say Omudu area shake a quaba beam.
No. Yeah. I'm kind of saying.
Yenna. Anaya oba. Anaya. Okay. No view enye po.
No, I feel go back.
Check so. Osi ni me bi e koso Zongo communities ya wo fi ni ma e be hadwene. E fa gay num memu a sa me gay num homosexual num ni lesbians no. E dey na koso.
So we in the Nima Zongo community no. In fact, I'm an opinion leader and an imam. And I've been preaching in there for more than 30 years. So, about politics and so my children. Now, so we should never be a cost these days, even though it's the whole country. So, now, okay, I na as a assembly Babe GSO. Babe DSO is because of that kind of leadership I want. And my edit same way. This has nothing to do with politics. Even though I'm against Nana's administration, but eventually I make try to so. The leadership
coordinator.
Yes.
You are against
East Ayawaso.
Nana East Ayawaso.
Yes.
You are against Nana's style of leadership.
I'm against the whole administration of Nana.
The whole
it's
administration.
Wrong. It's rubbish. From day one. Yeah, Kasasa from day one. Since 2008, yeah, catch the Ghana for say man to about man in Pawe. Man to about Masani Pawe. Or by say man. We don't say was a car or was say or what to me. Now John Mahama crowd free or if you crowd to me yes say or to me yes say or to me yes say. We are offering a for fee or bet to me yabroso. And then so we know what we are talking about. Nana is not fit. We have a president than Nana. I will do better in presidency than Nana. Only nothing at all, nothing. He's not even. That is very true. And you said me American. I've said it before. And what I said before, no, I said Oman Shana. So I quite to say. But after all these years, everybody have seen it. You know, he's assisting. When I say assisting, sweet system, And you know, I said 16 years. I feel no idea yede. I didn't be so. I'm sorry, Nanado. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry because of your opinion. I'm sorry, but idea no woman. We are of doing nothing. But I say we are in a different planet as I'm speaking to you. You see, so yeah, cause now, like I was saying, so what to be, you know, we've taken over everything from Ansah. Our religion too, we should leave it to us. What? Yeah. So you are now coming to take this beautiful Christianity and our best too. By selling our religion, our conscience, our sovereignty to foreigners in the name of just because what it says, what are you going to do with money? What are you going to do with money? I don't understand. One, number two, you know, baby president. That is how you rule this country. You know, you don't think of others. Maybe that sort of leadership.
That luxurious private jetting.
That sort of leadership. Fine, which means we've taken everything out of, away from us. Now you take our religion too. Because our religion, our morality, our sovereignty is at stake. So you know, and it means we have nothing left. We have nothing left. I said I've been preaching for 30 years in the Zongo community. Before I joined, but me call politics maybe because I have seen that in politics it's easy to save your people. It's easy to say when you access to bring something good. Yes, that is why I do join politics.
Okay.
You see? So, but make sure you know at least President Biya. You see, talking of Rollins, talking of a champion le man you because many Africa cry.
Okay.
My man Kasami Akokra. So all these years, all these presidents in Nina will be a but I'm telling you, with my administration, no, there is nothing good. I can't sit and lie on him. You see, but we have foreseen it before it comes. Yeah, and I'm catching up myself for more wahala. It has happened. You see, wahala no aye the next 2 years I buy. One will be the more Ghana benya bosiano, the more wahala no be. Ghanaians don't see.
Okay.
The Afena, you know, you're that brand.
Okay.
That is our problem now.
Every day saying so that out boldly said the predecessors the late President Mills in position, former President John Mahama in position, but Nana Akufo-Addo Ghana for in position. Was it as US Vice President Bayano? Yeah, we position. And to show a man in society to say be a Zongo community, including Zongo communities, you know. I show a man who could do it as a president to craft fund the air so.
That is why I said he is coming to take our religion from us.
Okay.
I'm not talking to yes, I'm not talking of only Muslims. So
general issue.
Thank you, especially the Christians.
Yeah.
He is coming to take our religion from us, because in the Zongo community now, as I speak to you, you know, me say or whatever, you know, I'm not a binimu caught into that line.
Okay.
We gather all this information. In fact, even that is the main reason why I'm here today, because and the fasting is going to end. So definitely I have to come out, you know, to start saying something. Say, your imams, your pastors, especially your imams, no. Munim say, sad ye way, kura enye. You see, Sanyema we know a coswa want to mean kasa because of who? Me patiti bako. Inti to be kasa. You are afraid of mere mortar. Yen na ye bewu. Say di enyi ene wa enye na na do be wuntem because akaka kra obewu. We are 70 something.
Extra time crown obo.
Thank you. You see, I mean my sisters mewu.
Yes.
You see, so why are you afraid of that name mortar?
After 70 years extra.
You see, why are you afraid of that mere mortar? Obe dia bedi musum so aka ho. Asa ye be bonfire na say koma salachi na say jina safu mu a gero magdubi alayhi wala duali amen na gefu onko na eka amen. Amen gay and lesbians. And you are afraid of this man, you are afraid to tell him the truth. Say, uncatch gay for need lesbians, need whatever. They should take it away. We don't accept it. But President Mills did the same thing. Also, say, you're going a common queen.
Former President Kufonso kind.
Thank you.
A math was it.
Send you out to not have a fair Coca-Cola shape the ding way better. Imagine. Look, on your minimum idea, yeah. You see, why do you want to change this? His interest is one. Nanado's interest is one. No, or your nimpa beer. Say, Obeji be beer with his own desire and that's an interest. He doesn't care. He doesn't care whether it will affect the whole Ghana or no. He doesn't care. You see, or no interest now. Fitida Nanado can say it bounds to happen. No, meaning saying she share bebaso. I know it, but I did who say, why is this Malams not speaking? Abronya wahe. I've been watching Abronya on television, even to go to the extent by saying that a gay president is sponsoring John Mahama. Send them in the intro. Abronya. And now Duabono awako Bobie no I cannot to form because before election your friend former electoral commissioner Obano Abron Yako Bonu Diasama Salato say the Krama in Abron Yatucha. Thank you. So Duaboni is going to turn to Nana. Is going to turn to Jane Nana and Jane Nana.
Electoral Commission new chairperson. And Jane Nana, Jane Mensa is going to turn. You see, Abronya Nkasanu wahe. I want Abronya to come out and say, look, I'm sorry, John Mahama. Me trantrogu so say we are gay. Ain't in there me pouch how. Forgive me, send ya nana oya gay kesiye no. Oh yes, gay kesiye pa no because he is introducing the man, he is introducing this thing, this LGBTQ whatever, openly. You know, unfair. He is introducing it openly, but where are our imams? Why is it that every time in our Zongo community, our imams are omuka mayetino? They only wait for the national chief imam to say something before they start talking. Why? Papa, you look at his age. Bibi amudi swano. So Mumu Ninyansa said, you have to talk. Big box I in our community.
Baku na mimam preach womu. Inti I know what I'm talking about. You see, can't you come out to talk? Obiayedi, but during the Mahama time no, senior omu kasa. Adai, suna soro nanado, omu soro nanado. Say nanado, oh nanado de oh, hey careful oh, nanado ni atuasheka yamasheka. That is why they are afraid of nanado because omu ni say or what tremodin be a onfanche. But onye nipa ni 3 yeminu. Onye nipa ni 3 yebako.
But Sheikh, mami misao because per mu anka say bia mu research and investigation and report information is amagada no. Usha ye die be na influence wo mu because you say wo mu no de as a wo mu yes special persons be people be we society. Enti ye hu wo mu search. Enti hu ni say bia obi wo sa akwadwo besiafo no. Eye den na ehye wo mu a hu ni say e ma wo mu kosa de ni.
The last time what I witnessed this area around Hot Coffee in Nima. Say yeah ayefro bi. Sa ayefro no emi say gay ba ko na ye. Inti the gays came there.
Gay no worry oba.
The gay marriage no.
Gay marriage. Nima.
Yes. Inti no gay fo no nyina ba ye.
Is it permitted?
It's not. When I won't tell the IFC wrong. Omuba otina biom ye bebu omo.
Gay marriage so gay me worry ni yonku gay onim.
No. Or wali oba. But that guy is perceived to be a gay.
Okay, bisexual no.
Okay. So omo nyina ba ho. You see?
Okay.
The way they do, the way they nails, no need lipsticks, hey, wonderful. I'm telling you. See, inteno intakwasi. Our basa bibaye. Sa time no. This time around, we will not take it lightly. Say first, no dear. Now you can say we can stop them by sending them away. You see, and I dim rasu. You see, but it's time we put the law in our own hands. I'm telling you, if it comes to gay, because to me, ma kwai embe say me ba. I can't. Oh, to me, ma kwai ma mumbe say me ba. Mrs. Minister be say, sir, obi ya wa yaka dia ko reporting. Fine, ko report. And the other chin. Oh yes, this time around it will not happen again. I'm telling you. That time no now your boy back home be we are like cousins. Or no or bomodian say baby amu tokro bia amu honu biano or beko akochi omo. Do you know that this boy was arrested for doing that? Into odosu says your wedding. Near my way is ukoso. You see, nobody is talking about it. And now, finally, Omwa Dream say, even President to cry this some way at Tuja. Yes, I learned, I don't know, but I learned there is money.
Okay.
You see, they invest a lot in it. And I malamba konsu ewa kumasi. Or no see. Sa danwa obi ko amanani wo ho ena okoka say oye gay. So okoka say oye gay because he wants his way through. Ena manam no say omo chiro no ewa amanani say omo bisa ne say eye no kure say sa boy no ye gay ana ena ono o endorse ye say eye no kure say sa boy no gay. Now maybe sir, what connection your friend man Anas? Your friend Anas ewo Kumasi. Very popular. So maybe sir say, what connection did you have with that society?
Yeah, one now or making reference to you.
To you. You see? So I begin to suspect say, Madam Bisuwum.
Malam foni bi.
Yes.
Oh, say asofo bi wo. Na wo ba Christianity ni mu a asofo bebere wom.
Thank you. So I'm beginning to suspect say the encouragement now will be sano. E dey be na encourage you omo no so no. you know, such things. There are some strong people almost supporting. Otherwise, you can't tell me, say, in Islam, throughout our preachings of good moral conduct, Islam is total against this LGBTQ or whatever, gay and lesbianism.
And you almost hear about mosque.
So Obama said, yes, sir, and Trongunini.
Well, I make a soft for crowd, congregation for crying now.
Thank you. You see, so in this case, so sure, Uber who say, yeah, weak.
Okay.
Yes, the leaders are weak. The leaders are weak. Where they Ebeya Omoya and Yomoya. Army of the National Chief Imam's Office. Oh, yeah, dang. Yeah, Freya who says Shia, Tijaniya, Ali Sunnah, whatever you call yourself, mu ya dang. Since I yet gay issue in some semi by a Namwaka. What have you done? Or what have you said? Not until Yabefa Moman Kitting Eddie Omo Echo what is it? Bisexual so Obano Berma, you don't have to teach them. For Obano Berma, share them moha. Men let them grow by themselves. At the time, by the age of 16, 17, Obano Benyam, you don't have to teach anybody how to have sex. Now my name Ponchen why I tell them saying how to have sex. What are you talking? You have to show me how to have sex. You see, so common sense is telling you that they have an agenda. They want to take the world. And some of our leaders are helping them. Senya preaching against gay and lesbianism or whatever, Sodom and Gomorrah, and Nabi Lutu in the Bible, in the Quran. Senya preaching first, no. It was say, intensify sa preaching, no. We have to accelerate that preaching, no, over and over and over. Even a chain can no cry. But after moma introduction no bano, after momuna preaching no more eba form. Young kolano, this gay and lesbianism preaching no, is at its peak. So you know yesuru. You see, yesuru pa. You see, but after moma. Almost say they are coming to introduce something like this, preaching no ajay. Why do you stop preaching about gay? Why do you stop preaching about lesbianism? So obi person or say lesbianism, gay or nakedness or whatever. What to me I can't judge you. Thou shalt not judge. Because by my investigation there is a lot going on. That shall not judge. I can't judge you because even Onyamian Kasa can walk Quran will say lata justice. Mamu fifi obina brabomo.
Okay.
You see, but to me catch them say me paucho to abamame mame nchira me nakedness. Kwasi asam. Jimmy. Me to abamao na you hun chere me me person me ho. So why do you force me to allow you all over the world?
Obi sending me me ready a man I ever about same-sex marriage no names again when was it the United States has confirmed that all countries in the world, in order to establish good relations with the great powers, must accept same-sex marriage. It is where Nippon and the US for. It is so in order to establish good relations with the great powers, must accept same-sex marriage. So
but the question is, why are they trying to force people into that? Because what would they gain? Now would be say is there anything that they will get that we should accept the same sex? Haba sabodalla. Why? Power. Which power? The devil's power or what? Because it doesn't make sense. You are begging me, to allow you show me your nakedness, and I said I don't want to see it. And then now you are forcing me. Say whether you like it or not, I will open my nakedness for you to see it.
But Imam, Sheikh, meba, minka when justifying sa actions be a air coso. But any society nuna air pushing crowfo, emo mukosani ema wim. Unemployment rate, graduate. Nema mi ashene fie bini ho. Wako university when we are what fie while service we 1 year, 2 years, 3 years one nam application letters onya nurse when we are school what fie 3 years ni post to ni teachers society no like Ghana no enye enu na niema ekoso aho kire ekom na wo hwa pushing crofo because eyenkrofo mu woska politicians wo mu pa majority of politicians in this country, both MPP and DCs, but ye homosexual. A boy is a two. A ma bebre so a woman, not only politicians. A woman, ya soft one ye. A comu diwobi. Wa bossu be a winye jumanye. Will be a tatano in the social media so. Will be tatano, social media so. Mema oka. May you see, when you say, I want to share a crisis no so pushing for form of cuckoo.
Nanama, unim Nintia, some people within NDC hated John Mahama. The reason is that John Mahama is trying to play an angel. That is very true. Look, me an MPP new.
Okay.
John Mahama is an angel among them. So within the NDC themselves, they hate that man simply because he wants to cushion life for people, which politicians don't like. Politicians, pesa.
Okay.
So who yet to say Jaminipa? Who now pesa cushion nipa na brabwana? Adi where did fatu wa maendi. You see, the Bimamendebe. Sa policy no one fine yejuma. Who kata we ni bripe or the scanner ko siwe. Who kata we ni bripe or the scanner ko yewe. Who kata we ni some even in NDC don't like it. Why lucky say some of us outside. You see, yes, so no mudding because the enemy say we know, is a savior. Now, you talking about poverty. Only say politicians don't want us to be rich. Politicians don't want his majority of his people to be rich. Look, whether win or lose, MPP wouldn't like majority of Ghanaians to be rich. The reason is, yes, the reason is that if everybody is well to do somehow, so only be at least who single room, kitchen, toilet, whatever. The basic needs nina uobi. Such time no unye chobo chantabio. You see, the more people are getting their income to a certain level, the more politicians are losing chobo chanters. You see, who share around us. Obia who say ye kuntokwa because of party NDC MPP na ya Bobie na ya prano kwa shesa community no ohian community nko ni ya bono no oyo ohiani ni ya wabono so oyo ohiani. Why is it that mpenyimfo no omunya benefit no omunkola enkuntokwa because omunkola me. So Jimmy say you are fighting for something that will not benefit you. I'm telling you. Say me not to say Ghana ha. I'm a administration to say Nana Akufo-Addo's administration. Actually means any man no say I shouldn't talk. Then I better go and live in that animal kingdom. I'm telling you, to be ruled by monkeys, because I buy way dear as a matter of my first thing that make us say mean to me and because I hated him. I never hate anybody. I never hate him. You see, but I know that what he is doing was wrong. It's wrong. You see, okay. The country is sinking. Mumu Ghanaians, muhu said the country is sinking. Adiami Yapane say, aka 2 years ubeko. Why are you forcing us to accept LGBTQ? If you're pushing it in the parliament, bribe or the parliamentarians on this, you'll be surprised.
On LGBTQ,
I'm telling you, hands will change.
African country be cry, Zambia na country be a pass a criminalize LGBTQ.
You see, so hands will change.
I'm presenting you wearing Muslim.
Your MPs no to be bring they don't have their people in heart too. Me share
baby kura wo mu ye bia.
Oh, share me share John Mahamadi me see papa we me mobo. Because you look at some of the MPs, they are like if he can secure his constituency, he doesn't care of any presidency. Because Okoha eduani bebre wo ho. You see, nana betitia biama no. Ana opposition opponents say bill be by obenya sika bebre chen kura say ono any government ewo power so what I am urging this thing in Ghana today, and that's why Ghana ewo hono, whether we like it or not, or whether there is a bad note among them. And that's why you were Ghana hapa. As a matter of fact, any NDC. Okay. That is fact. You see, and that's one. Yes, NDC for say, no matter what, they should come together and rescue this country. Because baby, a chrome nakotono. Ask yourself. Me, I'm a Kufuor boy. I am a Kufuor boy. Today I will tell you. Why is it not that Kufuor is not talking? A whole Kufuor, gentle giants, who have ruled this Ghana for 8 years. I didn't think Kufuor won kasa. On kasa nswe. Nka Ghana a year kesi beba. Muka said, "Ade omo ye ho no, eye beyi ankasa na omo ye wo ho." Trust me. Eye beyi ankasa na omo ye wo ho. But yenimi ho. Yenimi we be for yesu ye bia. Now our difference is that you win them. You see?
Parliament. Yeah, debate
There's no need. No need for any debate. Religious bodies should come with their petitions. Both the office of Chief Imam, the office of Shia, Al-Bayt Ghana, the office of Ali Sunnah, the Christian Council, Presbyterian, whatever, we should come with one strong petition. Traditional because if you do that, you are going to be banished or you are going to be killed. You see? So, any debate on this, there is no comment. We should nullify this way proposal no at what table no so. Period. Now dear make a Ghana for a beer. I may not be on the studio unless after Salah. before I'm sorry no me pese mon churon chuho say John Mahama be ye president bioma. I say John Mahama, I'm not talking about NDC. Say John Mahama be ye president bioma for the next 4 years, you know. Ghanaians for Bekase ye maintaining, because there is no president that will ever come to do what John Mahama is coming to do for 4 years, just 4 years. I'm telling you, Ghana yenya obi to say John Mahama. Trust me. Say Ghanaian see me boy, and they are too much John Mahama. Number 4 years. One kasa mubeka say ye maintaining, because that man is exceptional. He did not bribe me to say this, and I'm not NDC. NDC no cry be brain me because they are not helping. They are not talking. I never know how much. Why you me time no now?
Why you time no now?
It's interesting.
Interesting. Yeah, that's here we.
Let's me that's here.
Yeah, that's here we. Eti mama nimbre because ni nyina akwa kan obi nti no ma na se no.
Oh yes.
Your mind na chiwade.
Seriously.
All the three religious bodies, Christianity, Islamic, and then traditional, is against. Into your mind na chiwade. Say yes, so sani.
But why on earth, Nanama, who you fair? Trust me, you are beautiful. Why on earth? Only kwachi jinaha. Nama jaina nama kofa kwachi. Am I mad? My friend was saying your family in Kopantai.
That's Sheikh Larry, former MPP Nasara coordinator, and then Imam Enti. Ghanian Nassim. But Zongo community city, Ohunia maybe say ya na akwa area hosem kese pa e wo hono citizen show so na wugusu a utie ene ye sorry so a yesu yekodi Easter e de ebedi no wo ye dem omo so amokwa kwawu mo amututu akwanya nkopon emfa mo kodu jojo asumdue kwan so ye ba ne ya ba beto aso na yakoye nim Facebook nso ene mo gina so kakra fa ye damase enkofo da shekase Kasum Ishmael, I say God bless you, Sheikh Larry. You will live long. And Ogboro Nankasa Kenneth, I say Yoreri Museveni ya. Or no na the country. Wamwa kwakoi criminalize LGBTQ ya US for woni womuni awose ya omukra ed ni kwa omfo ed. Isaac Eshan, God bless this man pa. Can foster network or say I'm enjoying the program. Yeah, that's it. Ike Pele, one thing I like about this man is you. Also, you see when he's speaking. Okay. Romeo Zico so or say why is it that Duncan Williams and Mensa Utabe and the rest are not talking about LGBTQ? Says Michael Kojo Williams, or see you are truthful person or kind of cray. Yeah, it was so now. Many Charles Nyame and it was so a studio ha. Convener the ma aggrieved customers of Gold Coast Fund Management. Is it management? Okay. Eti ono na mene na it was so ha. Ni nyina ye ekwan ye fast one another first time. Banks gugu investors edwedifo ho akere wo mo ya ebepem samre. Womu dwetire womu sika womu sanka omu si omu beye demonstration but many will start bibi kakra bi we investor yes so we business oh then yes we businessman we businessman Ghana Port and Harbour for say omu beye stake say na wo na meka omu pese ye stakeholders meeting engagement about ye various ports e ho no ma ye empty Maminju take kakrebi emfa hona yenko yanim.
Bedase nanama. Mechia Kumasi for any eno na me wo krum efijase asokore
na wo
na me wo sanse eno candidates na all contesting wo as PC for NDC no oye minua prekope
okay
eno me ko jana man converting
ono nko ba ko na ekoya na no modoso for secretary efijase asokore constituency
ai meka se eye ba ko ne fa
okay eno dia wo opinion no
mi opinion e ba ko ne fa
we your opinion
etino ono no ye ba ko na
enu obi kan
dia ka ho ne ye fa
enu dia your opinion
etino me dia se da be ma omo aboafo nyina omo bo eye honorable Christopher says of which dom na grounds the yamano na
ono na call 2020
there be 2020 ye brief ones ama
okay
okay na ye bompa is yankopon be ya dom na yetimi ewini primaries no
okay
na ye wini primaries am say ma be koyi ama party no eye NDC party ewo afijase asokore constituency eye coming 2024 ye be perform wonders ho
inshallah ebi just square constituency ebi na 2024 de omani ate omani abi
say shado waso to form omani da ho na kase ye ne ye be ye ehu adwuma so what you say nipa na ni da ho because o hwe ekwan ya beduru baabi ni na abeduru baabi ato akato ne bro na nka eduru afijase asokore eduru afijase krom wohwe station ho nyina hwe kwan
etutu amna
isuo to a
udu council of state chairman ni krom na otu osiri bo the second because say wono na ban wo so enti no wono atimi akwakoje asphalt
yes
e dia ban krom from dwabi isuo mu ho agusu addressie ye ho so wo efresie ye ho kono na ekwan nyina ya amna because if you just ask for your constituency there ye ninte ye nimbie ye beto aba ma
aye constituency ni ya papa aye constituency ni ya pa na de omo kan se afidi omo dane omo nsa
unim se mintwa no unim se yi Edward Boatin Tamoy Refinery CEO papa wo ye PKB ena score show ya ye asphalt na free dwaben aye o ena sokori because of PKB suntino Edward Boatin suntino because President Akufo-Addo ni Dr. Bobie and many MPP from Penfo e ho mo kokọ ye kwan no enu so mko gu kwan no so asphalt o ena fijase district capital no ye jana amena nti ye a member of parliament Dr. Ayew Parliament Select Committee Health one ye chairman Dr. Ayew ekọ afijase asokori kwa ye MP no impact be pa but odu wani petu di na chi say ya ye rade afijase asko mo mani bie kakra
say eniema besesa
life body e fa no kwa bat
eniema besesa
wa batu mu pa de
eniema besesa se ye netumi ye adwuma kakra bibie eniema ni so kire mo eniema besesa na menua question abisa me no efa port so mo ba be ye stakeholder consultation meeting in fact sa ade no wonim ba bia dana se free to a ugina ho a ese wo fade to wo ngo free bi se obi ma me fa ntro me hu ni se eye baseless sika na omba be se no omu wi a meeting omba ye wi twa sika fofra to so akwa akodi mo ankasa mo nim ye se mo ye dada de se mo ye niema tietietia se si ano Ghana fo bebre nyi omo niema mfa Ghana habo biom Ghana fo investors ni traders omu yi omo niema mfa Ghana habo biom esanse ni Togo de bohye wa ha se be fa Togo na se be de ba me hwe eka mebo ne niema mefem a it's far better than ha nti adenti na odwedini bi ye pemfa so se de ye pa oman ni hie se oban ni benya revenue e de atoto niema no ono so dwene ni individual interest se ni dwane be koso sika odidi dwane enhye ebi be kan motumi kire ni dwadie mu na sa enabling environment no aban no enlay ni down ewa ha ewo ye haboso eni nti sa na be ye dia eni ya me de be kwa kofa baabia eye Freeport na eni se ekwan mu kakra nkra bi na metua duties kakra bi na metua de etwa border meye ne sa na me afa ho eni nti de ye ka kire mo aye tietietia tax almost suagu import duties de sane mane maso no they should just reduce it we unya class 1 ni grammar na ka kire they should just go ahead and reduce it reduce import duties no na ma dollar no enyina yie any city enyina yi say dollar ni city gina yi a won wa wo sika ehie nti no wode ato dem no obesa akwa akoyie pie wode be kwa akofa ne ma ba import duties no from a on be yi no hahabo o man no be ya revenue kakra e de abo man ho bra and we de hu hia say ye besa say iska it is a no go for adu dia we de mama free consultation endu ahwe tetene ma so na ne ma nkoyie
but Ghana Port and Harbour this we yi be enye wan just last week here I introduce new taxes and then more Ghana Port and Harbour munim the course the ama port aye empty
so omo be ye ka zi o ye listening government what so that's what it
but this time kura be tax be no better so
so omo pre approval you know but the can say we and money we see sika because consultation number be account better to the fuel ni sika be je go motom ni ade ehu hia
Charles yanko enim no amount of interest okwa be ma obi ai koyi ni niam awotem ha because exchange rate no ni ade no amount of utua covid abana ayi eku China fu eku UK fu Italy fu ana wakoye ho covid levy eji Ghana fu
in fact Ghana fu mum yemre do
yetia covid levy
so hwe African countries a etwa ye ho ahia nyina Ghana fu yemre wo hwe eye Cote d'Ivoire fu wo hwe Togo fu wo hwe Nigeria fu any other neighboring Burkina Faso fu a Ghana yemre san niema e course wo Burkina Faso a ku course wo ho no
yatra
niema e di ku ba Burkina Faso no yatra niema e course wo elections ma e di violence and ntokwa e ba so Cote d'Ivoire no 2020 elections ye twemu ho
ye try
it Ghana for yemre but ade ba kwese ye ti ase ne say peace na ye can peace no there's price to pay. There's a price to pay for peace. There is always a price to pay for peace. See, I'm sure you know, see, who say, yeah, Nanko we sabe fire so 2024 elections are. Minia.
Yanko, Gold Coast Fund Management must be a demonstration.
Yeah, be demonstrations because you cry a chadodo. And Ansah Intermu Security Selection Commission. Obebi sase nkofo ben no. Omo ye adwumayiku a omo ye extension of the Bank of Ghana, the Ministry of Finance. Omo reported directly to the Ministry of Finance. Omo so omo dwumadi enti say Bank of Ghana. Omo dwumadi enti say the Bank of Ghana airlines say banks na omo supervise omo activities no. Almost no almost lines say fund management companies, asset management companies, na almost supervise yomo. And into the said Bank of Ghana, edisi kasem hu juma, na bank for this kasem hu inyuma no. Securities and Exchange Commission, fund management companies, any asset management companies, edisi kasem hu den ega. Bank of Ghana, almost Bank of Ghana, almost deposits. Any other investment portfolios to say treasure bills near the idea. A year a Jamaica Sikakra Jamaica Securities and Exchange Commission sense no almost investments. I invested now pay some of the proceeds need be Emma investors no medium share no. And in the way say Obi Biara Odin Sika Ekoko share company Securities and Exchange Commission alliance no. Na o supervisor no et said there would do sika akwa share bank bia a share Bank of Ghana say because omu na ye constitutionally established say omu to be this adwuma no online companies no mu supervise yobo and enti say would do sika akokoto any fund management licensed and supervised by the Securities Selection Commissioner sika no bank et said you do sika akokoto commercial bank a share Bank of Ghana say it is a GDA way near to so way and Emma customers Gold Coast Fund Management any fund management aka you who say Gold Coast Fund Management licensed by Securities Selection Commission supervisor mo na oma yadwuma for 25 years Ghana ha aboni bia ma ho no emma nipa dodo na ahotoso ye sika as an investment ekoko share say dwuma ku ni mo Gold Coast Fund Management mo na ye dey sika ekoko share mu no so for the past 25 years dwuma ku ndi ye adwuma ye ne omu ye adwuma no Simatobiara ama yeni wonkita wudie ho. Se emra dodo am de misika ne ma omuso mo fanya adwuma ne mra no so na me kwa akogye misika botene na me nsaka. Na se emra so se me akogye misika ho faso so me nsaka for all the 25 years. And ade a eye interested say wo hwe the security markets Jamaica almost security commission as your fund management now. Gold Coast Fund Management only 1/3 of it of the customers.
Okay.
But we are talking of over 100 fund management companies. Now one company pay only 1/3 of it. It's not say customers now can no other 99 or over 99 companies na kwa akoche. Now when na Akufo-Addo aban ba so. 2017-2018 and launch a policy be a friend financial cleanup exercise. Financial cleanup exercise na odeba no. Na botaya o se attach ni say oba ba mu se proye ene eka ebi ewo yesika korabia enyuma ni mu. And inti odesa financial cleanup exercise policy no e ba be CC. Na eka ne proye ni bi ni say o say banks ni bi aboka amukoso a erane banks no e je say nkofo sika ye hwe bank ni sika eda ho ne ye hwe nkofo a sika dodo o magege a sika o magege no edo so che de eda ho nti se ba say omfa sika na eda ho no ntua won a wagege won sika ka won ntumi ntua won ka enti no science esi na oba beye. But I no cry no that problem no some case me come here it was created by a ye Akufo-Addo nankasa ono creating in the sense say emra oba aban mu no Ansah Akufo-Addo baba aban mu no na say omem ha pa say ubie banker who register with minimum capital of 100 million Ghana cedis. 100 million Ghana cedis. And in Ansah Akufo-Addo baba aban na banks are yet established in Ghana. Minimum registration amount with Bank of Ghana no was 100 million Ghana cedis. Akufo-Addo ba aban mu no ana beka say ye hia few bank Ghana nyama ye eso ye hia few banks are resilient with capital strength and into no or to minimum registration capital no every 100 million Ghana cedis e dey akọ 400 million Ghana cedis.
400 million Ghana cedis.
And the oye say wo banka wo nia hode a wo be double up from 100 million akọ 400 million no obe emerge obe keka banks di bia bom enti even say bank nan a ye kam bom a then na say minimum capitals na eda ho no ye ka 100 ni bom a and nine na no ya 400 million no I want na bank my phone be who say sa anamoto we it threatens on their job security because si ye ka bank nan ya bom di a na say ye be hia manager baako ye be hia operations manager baako ye be here managing manager baako enti ene ya kan ye be coin ene saade a ye nye hu yi and into banks adwumayfo bi shase say omo give bad loans in the sense say they were creating ghost names in securing loans.
Okay,
because some of them said they are going to lose their job because of some policy now Akufo-Addo dia bana any favorable it threatens on the security of their job. Adentina omanpanini finance minister Mose Bawumia expert economic expert mia meti heya menye economist menye economic course bia da kra no me nyansa eni fie nyansa ni adwene pa da meti ni wumu kire me say sa na motuo no enya adwuma anka samra no anka say ye tuma ko 400,000 capital we no anka say 400 million anka say did new banks anka buy den ebebemu. But you gave these existing banks only 6 months to top up from 100 million Ghana cedis to 400 and it's almost as yes we give you bad loans no if a period of the month 6 months omonfa and gather swing your baby come abom no who say issue na escalate sikari be go bad inside your way we close it down these banks and I did close by close and close these banks no cramp no your banks be wo ho na only problem they have been able to meet the
capital requirement
yeah everything see you said we go am to office in the bank
on the senior capital requirement no good
and I purchase a binom
only the capital requirement
you recognize for bank no we meet capital requirement no but okatanani because okatanani eyamom na fa eno me yehu ne say na enye increment bi no person de be bad or targeted banks bi a na ode yes ade no nti ode omu na afra gu no niamba asset management no wo ba Gold Coast Fund Management a na proye ne kata bibie ni ho na skani bia engo bad a yes Securities and Exchange Commissioner or yeah obi or license Gold Coast Fund Management or issue letter dated on the 15th of June 2018 Edema Gold Coast Fund Management say last year say products now offer some of the customers no sa products no omani nye and into no almost stop it sa product na within the window of 6 months said the man banks for now 6 months no return customer BSC camano. Meanwhile no ebinum de omusika ba beshim for 6 years 3 years ebinum as far as 10 years and obi bia so de sika ba be long term investment bia no company no invest no in long term portfolio and it is so be sika ba 6 years that's my invest in long term portfolio na sa wo kasa me for 6 months entua kana baby I'm me go invest in sika no and yield the results and so ye and then pam this kind of bond be sia no oni ahoto so se mbe sika no in the next 6 months into me sika na me nya na me de ama customer na obeye sa investment no and it's almost 6 months window period no Gold Coast Fund Management and to me are returning customers ni sika nyina Gold Coast Fund Management rezi issue say most of sika ya jeje no you investing in governmental projects.
Okay.
First, we investing in governmental projects. Money say Ghana government, contractors, or more contractor. Contractors no do wanna seek funding from financial institutions. The fund here, Jumano, nas edu baby, nas government through the Ministry of Finance, contractors no juma my car. Then they pay into a joint account for financier no and contractor no. Then financier no etin a portion na contractors wa fa de chefa. Since Jerry John abreso na Gold Coast Fund Management ewo ho. Sa nom ne government aye adwuma be pona na ekufu ado abreso. And it is omgeje Gold Coast Fund Management ni sika. Almost sister company bi a na friend Ghana Growth. Ghana Growth no e say what the buy a customer and Ghana Puntu, Ghana Koso. It is Saj Mekono was established by Dr. Papakwesi Indum. The Timu Pa or person the Boagana Magana Kosu Nintino or established Sage Man said, Sika major general, me fangon investment to Amanon, said the Blim Jim Dako investment to Amanonino. Nemum, me the invest said the Bayer say, I buy the person Yam Puntu Juma says, Sky with the ho contractors name magic. No more fangon bridges. Naka entimin komra yentimin konkras nkoko fedi anim na krom omfa nkonko ye akwan na yakone abedi enye successful omfa nkonko si schools omfa nkonko si hospitals omfa nkonko si eniema eboaye ma asoman no ye dane da dwumedie de ekoso so establish Ghana Growth no titiru to help the growth of Ghana infrastructure. And since Jerry Apreso, Abribiano, most of the local contractors.
So, Gold Coast for meet one requirement. No, not just say Musika no do na kwa kudi.
Abai you mamu. Okay. Sikano do na. Enti Sikana kwa kudi we no. Most must say to your customers neka. Want to mean I say farmer me na mintua.
Yan timeline, deadline.
Farmer me na mintua. You see yan farmer. Young farmer went to answer your better lines, your big word, man. Sana don't go.
Abani soon you say, Sikano war, okay, yeah.
Documents for where proving because they're good consider they say, second contractors they buy budget Sikana, almost throw letter, a command ministry of young farm institution of my award contract. So, Nipas message says my award contract. See, into Yansiki, or Mubisik, young farm more, dear, Amcasa Ania, and the Moon Kana, Moon into this joint accounting. 90 Gold Coast Fund. A Ghana Growth any company in the contract and equity accounts no more triagum na on my share and it is kind of a with the buy ho farmer me farm out one farmer customers so make go adwuma on the 8th of November 2019 and aban revoking Gold Coast Fund Management license. Or revoking Gold Coast Fund Management license no, and aban the cars okay. Says yeah, no one can be any customers nika. And it's on the 18th of November 2019, and aban be a quite say. Obia bet me the Nisika investment document at the branches of Consolidated Bank of Ghana. Almost setting up desk or you have go file claims for validation. Into two sana mono. Your files are claims you know. Your validation, validate your claims no. My feedback in the form of text message say bia we can buy a shame at sa and society say we can say your resolve a issues a one
abandon moka.
Abandon yaka. Abandon judgment so the yaka. I can't cheer. The chair here, Conabra. You have 2020 elections. And Abano actually a capped amount of 50,000 to each investor.
Okay.
50,000 to each.
Yeah, Gold Coast to phone yeah be.
Okay. Now, I did back on the say it was a strategic in the sense say government through a political calculation. Political calculation, I'm making say, oh, when it's okay. Me peg cap the amount to 50,000 now. Bet you any part of the one aka. And your share Gold Coast care woman is over 5 billion Ghana cedis. Customers care woman is over 5 billion Ghana cedis. But say me peg it, sikanu to 50,000. Make me about 50% cut. Efrim. And I say make me about 60% cut. By 60% na meet you omo kano. Sikam di bet you omo kano. Enu 1.5 billion. But bet you have 50% can.
I can't remember across before elections. Kwamo yana say bond and kwamo extended via mamuna demonstration protest. No near the idea for the year na.
I know the mass.
Emma John Mahama car say oba the first time.
And this
the first year.
Okay, no this partial bill.
Because now kwamo so mo yana they say kwamo extended
5 years zero coupon.
Yes.
It's President Mahama Jina Simpiozuka said the first year buyer obetua Gold Coast Fund Management sikam omo. Any Ansah and the partial bill.
But Charles, send your Gold Coast for but others no, they are not complaining. Let me say me kai say Gold Coast for me say na momu court. E wo issues bi hunti na me say momu ana e ba ne say.
The others no complain say. Also, my car is a Gold Coast Fund Management only 1/3 of the entire.
Okay, majority.
Your filing claims no. Companies omugun your filing claims no. The claims were over 120,000 claims. 120,000 claims no. Now Gold Coast Fund Management is standing over 88% of the total claims. 88% of the total claims no is over 90,000 claims. And to Wusha, say Gold Coast Unkwa is standing 90,000 claims are. Say Gold Coast Unkwa is standing for 90,000 claims are. Now other 46 companies no omo kwa ko check do do na kan. Your company be wa omo customers 100. Omo customers omo sika 100. Your company be omo sika e wo mu na akura 1 million Ghana cedis. And into abano akwose sa company chizo ye twia aka Gold Coast for nko ba ka mu boma companies we twia mkenya ka mboma customers enu 10,000 but we yani ye over 100,000 customers because you only the bigger portfolio. And into a balance and corner bra partial bill out to buy no answer the partial bill out to buy no parliament approve sika 3.1 billion. Sika no say what asset management ni mu nyina no e ka be mu nyina no was 8.5 billion and the control parliament enim and a mid-year budget of 2020 parliament approved 3.1 billion and the two partial bailout
be challenge kakra
into 2020 main budget and a parliament so approve 5.5 billion e ko 3.1 billion wa na ya 3.6 billion. Sikanso amu here the tuaka no was an akwe 8.6 billion. Sikanso amu here the tuaka no 8.5. Now is a parliament plano omo approve manaya den abroso. Se mu ventuaka. Monsaka approve yi ya. Madam mu dwabro ni se sikani entua. I just say yenya liquidation order every court ye de beton papa kwesindum ni amansa na motua yeka. Ari say ahene na yes, Ansah na de on your would say open liquidation order the
parliament ya approve sikano.
Approve sikano.
Yeah, I was a bino fund management for any others Kenya than also tuaka. But a banning trias can a banning trias. Simon, make time send you pony tweet be. sika aban se watua but ukom wanye se sika na omotua omo calculation ma figure se sika se na ban na tua meanwhile so ntesa
na de ama ye bu ofukura ya sore ne se ana se me sore se sika na chemo fa maye papa be your friend Reverend Daniel Ogbami Tete also your software on no ye Director General of the Security Solution Commission ba ni ma de kokofu bobo ono oni kenofriata na data bank here omodia Ogbami Tete any kenofriata na any yo fi wan
grants
omna data bank here omodia ana hwe kenofriata koda Ministry of Finance no and the way better the way better Security Solution Commission omna also no make decision for the financial sector Reverend Ogbami Tete asmo ba be kan say 5.5 billion no cramp no ma disburse emu 4.6 billion meanwhile approve says can na mo say just mo liquidation or that just mo liquidation I don't say it's almost catch public say that omo disika no
omo tua sika na ma
omo tua sika na say omo disika no omo ba be tru futro public na nim say omo tua omo disburse 4.6 billion after the run at your hotel TV for France bia amempese bebodi a asoma beka say ye ne customers the crowd ye ni service sika no na aban na ekoye moa aban ne koyema because anke say aban no eton company ni niema Ansah no twa ka na omo Security Solution Commission for no ni aban ne kasa e yentro no di ye ka say bail out a different from liquidation process senanka aban ne person go through liquidation process there was no need so be kwa seek any parliamentary approval on budget so the baby twa and can go through the strict route of liquidation process and they say get the liquidation order, sell the asset, use the money to pay the customers.
Okay.
Ye jidi ye say ekrom ha ye ka say ye ton Dr. Papa Kosindum ne asset brought that 5 billion sikana ye ka ho asem no and ye ne anka ye very secured say mo ka say mo ton Dr. Indum niema but anam za munimu say mo quarter emra no mo dey for ntino asem na ko say court over 3 years asem ntumi nkora nim ene hye ho ena mrewafo ne kokorafo mdiom sika akwakogu ho adwumayfo mdiom sika akwakogu for the past 5 years wo aban na nkasa eye policy bone kro no amopesem de bebo Ghana for amawia Ghana for na mde adu individual board holders so entino wo fa kwati kwan so gu adwuma no wako parliament twes kama tua ye ka wo so ntua afro betu futuro egu amanse ni say wow this basis can move 4.6 billion. Yes, ye ne Security Solution Commission ye ni eni ne no ye ni toton ye here sika no as soon as possible anya sa ye ba launch indefinite incessant demonstration against them.
Okay.
I just a demonstration they ni we ye and once a time man say temu sa and ya notify omo ya notify police and Accra Regional Police Command efrey.
Okay.
Ye ni omo hia ye ni omo di nguta ho na kwa wie say omuni capacity between they are providing that security protection for us say cause you go that way it ye no mon kombra no ye agree say ye ni 3 days ni atwen 1 week
mu gina mu 3 days
ni atwen 1 week ye twen 1 week na se hwiama ni asanko
3 days ni ye continuous
ye dey no ni apon ni ekofi ade cha na asan ba be gina mo so omopon ane ni omapon kofi sa 3 days ni e pese ya hye omo say this demonstration is going to be a historic one. So one has only a record so krum hadada a buy and Gold Coast Fund Management say cast demonstration past demonstration in here. This demonstration is going to be a historic one and it will go into the annals of this history with the name of Reverend Ogbami Tete and Kenoforiata Nekufuado. We are assuring them it is going to be a historic one. But you call na ye demonstration no on the 17th year.
Okay.
But police won't pay itinerary no programs we are schedule that. And you agree say they call you best started from on the 2nd of May.
Okay.
The 2nd of May no. Me ton suffer Gold Coast Fund Management customers na. Me ton suffer civil society groups na. Omo dwene Ghana maye die ho. Say emra so amoma meboayen. Ya the dumb and the region might see her. And you hear a dome from on the 2nd of May. And they call it your demonstration 2nd of May, 3rd of May, 4th of May, which is Thursday. Now you're home so 1 week. Oma me cancer papa. No if you say you so.
Which name?
You be you so sa. Kope mra. This can maye.
Yo. I was your mami ntwa me homra. Na memra metwa so enche na ye show ni ba wiye na Cry FM news team no so take over. Mami ntwa me homra me ba metwa so ama.
Easter means family time and sharing fun moments together. Whether it's traveling up the cold mountains, spending time at home, or hitting up with the boys, it's always exciting. And this season, everyone's invited to enjoy entertainment at its best with GoTV. Come on in and join Africa's biggest local stars, the world's best sports talent, the greatest international sensations, the coolest kids characters, and the hottest reality celebs. With so much on offer, it's the best deal for entertainment at its best. Obiadium. Stay connected on *759# and make the family time great this Easter. GoTV. Love it.
Asempe Sika akostati ejuma bi. Ohia bosia atre odwadie mu. Wo government ana private worker ohia sika de ate hot bi so. Wo so me ejuma ohia scantem pa bi so. Any na quick credit be ma obosia mo atwa ne kakra. A collateral free loan as susu savings account opening deposit BRNim the here se we Ghana ni na wo Ghana card se wan ye dwuma afi we mu de kodia na wo na upeo excuse BRNim for quick credit it was 0302 200 390 and 0596 920 833 number for BRA frewa enya quick credit. Quick credit
human rights violations are on the ascendancy with the recent condemnable killing of his
quick credit. Lending made simple.
Easter means family time and sharing fun moments together. Whether it's traveling up the cold mountains, spending time at home, or hitting up with the boys, it's always exciting. And this season, everyone's invited to enjoy entertainment at its best with GoTV. Come on in and join Africa's biggest local stars, the world's best sports talent, the greatest international sensations, the coolest kids characters, and the hottest reality celebs. With so much on offer, it's the best deal for entertainment at its best. Obiadium. Stay connected on *759# and make the family time great this Easter. GoTV. Love it.
100.5
any Eastern Yabia no Hase no. Memphis Dama give us a ball center with the new pub just to give us GC caps in a mixture. I will be a better show a chat here to Musa I down. Lipton, I'm no man, I'm the better now. Give us GC caps in a mixture. Oh, Barney Bema, ya wow beer, my dear beer dasso, Mama ya dear beer das, what will give us GC caps in a mixture. Give us power capsules and here we stay, eh? Then you would have the hunka cranka crana sissy moment. Yea, Bema, give us power capsules. Give us core capsules too. I am Team Coco Sisiadiani and my saying. Give us about Mr. to Team Malaria, Typhoid will be a no more to a 1 minute, same minute, eh? Give us a dream, you mean to be D. Now come on, left here, be bombs. I was here for Teshi a duo me, a corner bar, Teshi a duo me, Teshi mobile Frey 0543 222470 0543 222470. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic, where is a fee and ho, ya dear beer beswa so stroke, infertility, pemgraya dear, diabetes, hypertension, prostate enlargement, ya dear Benamimbuddin. Bone setting num pemwe juma yebi Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. How many new brand new fidie? I is a fee and ho. Bryce Soja Capsi say, Bemama, we are soja ni preko pe. Nanny, what ten cano. Ubutu swa ni se ubutu so china Easter da wade ho saa Bright Garlic Plus capsules garlic siesie ni pedua mane ye fefefe ye yam tifiri so garlic ema wan kasa hu se sankrofo ya de BP diabetes no mni ade ona wo sen no Bright Soja capsules, Bright Garlic Plus capsules, Sebusu Jaso, your ambulance, your do some amansign, your special package, your demand, 500 Ghana cedis per Dr. Bright Kwabena home bar or be show. You want to go last stop Estate Junction. Phrase 0243 983906 0243 983906. Class 91.3 FM and Apache dear a gift to mom. We say no a Mother's Day special 2023 on Sunday, May 14th. Class Media Group CMG and Apache.